Welcome back to Valterra. I know it's been a while since we've been here. We're excited to be back. So Valterra is a Verdant horror fantasy setting in the Savage world system. And I am Lauren. My pronouns are she, her. And I play all the people because I'm the Grave Master. And I really enjoy it. I hope you guys... Well, anyway. My players are...
Here.
You guys like those
Hello.
smooth transitions.
Smooth transitions.
We have here.
Tell them who you are.
Hey, my name is Kat, and I'm here to say... I'm sorry. I got really nervous.
I wish we weren't playing again, actually.
I'm Kat, and my pronouns are she, her, as well as my character Avana is she, her. I play Avana, who is a mysterious, very feeling her oats kind of woman. Is very okay with her sexuality and very in tune with the Valterra. Some might even say she worships it very fervently.
Some might say this.
Everyone who fucking meets her might say.
And I really enjoy playing her.
Hi, I'm Kyle. My pronouns are he, they, and I play Korchia, whose pronouns are they, he. Korchia is a lamine, which is a type of like floramancer, magical botanist who, instead of casting spells, uses magical plants to like sort of simulate the effects of spellcraft. Korchia is kind of an unrepented dickhead.
No.
But has a side that we haven't seen on stream yet that I'm hoping I will be able to show off tonight.
Me too. A side that you haven't shown in somewhere?
What? It's only been like 4 or 5 sessions, and we have character death? I didn't put a number on this one because I forgot.
We don't know. It's been so fucking long.
And boop.
Oh, are we all here?
We've updated all of our rig.
We can't see the screen. We can't because it's a green screen.
It's a screen that is green.
Wow. That's very
weird.
I know. We love you. Layout looks good.
Thank you.
But yeah, we have the green screen running, and we have a new computer, and we're in 1080p. So hopefully there will be no crashes on this new computer.
Knock on the wood.
And everything is gonna be
really good
fucking baller.
graphics.
Yeah, we're really hoping.
Yeah, really good.
This
really
is
good
my
graphics.
This computer has done me well in the past. Let's hope it does us well together.
Thank you for everyone who stuck with us through what I would call, if this was Dragon Ball Z, like the rogue computer saga. Like that is what I would have described.
It was.
What was going on.
I would be Piccolo.
We.
Okay.
Wasn't expecting that. We've been in the dirt for this since November, early November, and we've been struggling and pulling and scraping our way back up. So this computer is back together, at least.
And Kat's computer is back up and running.
Yes,
and my computer
everything
is updated.
Knock on wood, everything is updating. I actually just downloaded.
Ooh, program retrieval arc is really good, Mitch. That's the new one. It's the program retrieval arc. Is the arc we're entering, where I have to get the programs on your computer.
Yeah,
and
it's
this
program
computer.
retrieval. So hopefully we can do more streams with all of our computers working, because that was the original reason why I wanted to upgrade my computer, was to stream Monster Hunter. I guess we'll find out this week if it works, if this was all worth it, if 3 months of pain was worth it. So, look forward to that.
Yeah, thank you for sticking with us.
I can play with you too if I remember how to play.
Right, it's been a long time. I use the hammer.
Lauren, you don't have to look at the camera. We can look at each other.
I don't know. I just letting them know I'm using the hammer.
I should probably put on music. Where did I put my phone?
We have so much other cool setup
why
things.
don't you hit us with a recap while I... Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Is your phone?
So, the last game was an interesting one. So, they were still stuck in the Valterra. They realized before this point that they actually seemed to have been either transported or traveled much farther than they initially anticipated, and it would take them about like 2 or 3 weeks to get back to town, which would be kind of dangerous for their resources and whatever dangers are around. So, while they were making camp, what?
No.
Mitch said next time on BPG.
On BPZ.
I still want to be Piccolo.
You can be Post Boy. It's
You'll be
fine.
Piccolo.
Post Boy.
Be Piccolo.
God
Be
damn.
whoever you want to be.
Thanks.
What if I can color correct these cameras?
I'll be Android 18.
That's a good choice.
Just because I love her. Now that she's...
I guess Kyle would be Krillin though.
What the fuck do I have to be Krillin?
Yes! That's by nature. If she's Android, you're Krillin. You're Krillin. You married her.
Can I be anyone
No.
fucking
You're
else?
Krillin.
Krillin.
Oh, I lost it. Okay.
So, sorry.
Oh,
So
yeah,
last
sure.
time,
Thanks.
Acantha and Avana were able to enter a beautiful mansion
go
filled with
on.
enchanted creatures who were kind of showing them around for a really cute party. When Jeremiah and Korchia
New
realized
best
that-
friends.
somehow new best friends, realized they were gone, they were able to track them down to a dilapidated mansion with a bunch of wild animals who mauled Jeremiah and also weren't really friendly with Korchia. That's exactly what happened.
That is exactly what
yeah.
happened. Yeah, no, I don't have. Oh, I didn't do the focus.
Is that
What's
what?
that
Is it
mean?
auto-focusing?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, this one's gonna have a little bit of weird focus every now and then. Sorry in advance, gang.
We're still working out stuff with the computer. Thank you for being.
I'm trying to get it all
We
together.
were all trying to cook dinner and do the laundry and fucking set all this up.
Yeah, try to
and
do normal,
have character
life
growth,
things
just like
that we do.
Shit.
Just, the usual. So yeah, through their adventures and eventually meeting up, they were able to discover that this was the mansion of Advent O'Lion, who through some disreputable,
Disreputable?
there you go. I have
I can reach that.
problems. Well, you guys know. They weren't very nice to a member of House Rakarnan, who then allowed himself and a bunch of his buddies to bury Advent in a pit of his own gold, which they then had to fight a manifestation of that, which was not fun.
Good fuck,
So-
Advent.
At the very end of our last session,
Advent children.
based on how Korchia was fighting, they have Acantha was able to figure out that Korchia seems to be fighting like a noble, which disturbed her a bit. I think the very last thing that happened was you kind of grabbed her.
I
and
saw
let her-
them flowies.
What?
I saw the flowers on her hand.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that little
Oh,
bit.
the way you
yeah.
said that
Them
sounded really
flowies.
perverted. Like, I saw her flowies. I was like,
Oh.
Jesus.
Hey, that ain't me. That definitely ain't Korchia.
I saw her flowies.
So yeah. Also, for most of, well, for all the sessions, I guess,
All of them.
she Acantha had her hand bandaged. Korchia was able to see that it actually has, for Cynthia and Cosmos, flowers growing throughout it, and it's, I don't know, it's becoming very plant-like, which isn't normal. So they're kind of dealing with that.
It's
And
bad.
meanwhile, Jeremiah and Avana, because they're both very beautiful, are becoming friends as they.
I
go
mean,
on, guess.
Beautiful
Good.
people.
Beautiful people. This is the way it is. So yeah, that's it's been a bit. So I hope that all made sense. It was a very weird adventure. We left off with.
I know, it's kind of funny to be like, wow, how long has it been? Oh, wow. We did that, huh?
Yeah, we did do that.
So I hope that was a good recap. I'm always so nervous, but I do my best.
You do fine. Well,
So
where are we starting?
Yeah,
let's
what's up?
begin. I guess we should begin directly
Where are we left?
with them, directly where we left off, because you like kind of just going back to camp with Acantha after you discover this. She is now looking at you, Korchia, and she is very upset.
That sounds like her problem. I gotta get the character voice back. It's been so long. I almost forgot to do my voice. Don't worry about this. I'm doing the technical
Okay.
directing.
Oh,
You worry
okay.
about role playing. I'll handle it.
So, also, I'm trying to. This is a Lauren issue, I guess, which is bad as
What's
the
up?
Grave Master. Did you guys take any treasure from the very haunted mansion?
We got a tiny bit.
It was only tiny, correct?
Yeah, all that fatty loot fell away. We got some astronomy books,
Right.
jeweled cartographic tools, an Olion seal,
Which you guys will use for mischief. I'm sure.
Olion tableware, as well as, and I wrote this, just a big bag of Olion loot.
Okay, so big bag of Olion loot.
So yes, we got some fatty rewards.
Oh, I have a corpse. I forgot about that.
What?
Oh yeah, the corpse.
I took the corpse.
Oh, the bones from the school.
Right, like
Yeah.
not from the last adventure.
Yeah.
I
That
forgot
was-
about
you
that.
didn't just take
It just says corpse, remember.
Good. Oh, good.
Good. That-
Good. Who
So
could
that's
forget
why I
corpse?
said corpse?
Who could forget our good friend
All
corpse?
right, now I think we're up to speed with.
Yeah, we got it. Got
Jesus.
Mr. Corpse.
I hate it.
So I guess in this case, while you guys figured out, Jeremiah is walking with you, Avana. And he's kind of looking at not the corpse, all of the
I mean, it's in a bag.
cool. Good.
I put it under the corpse.
Making it difficult for people to steal it. Not that Jeremiah is trying, but he looks very interested in your bag of stuff.
The 5th member.
Hey,
Oh. Beep, beep, beep.
Jeremiah. My eyes are up here.
Oh, I know.
Very nice.
Oh, gross. Oh, I'm behind.
Where do you come from?
Gross.
You just see his head like come between them and go, gross.
It's just like, I wish I could go off screen.
Yeah, I was
with that.
going to just be like, gross.
Gross. That's fucking gross. I need to find a way to stop it from all resetting like that.
Well, you know, corpses are very valuable out here. If he was buried in the dirt, he might come back and try to hurt us.
I'm not exactly sure things work that way.
Actually, nobody knows how that works. How do you think it works?
I have no idea.
That's a good answer. Pretending you know more than you do is usually a bad thing.
Well, how much stuff have you worked on in here that you think you might have some idea what happens when you bury things here?
Well, a lot of things likes to come back. Not always the same people, not always the same things, it never the same amount of time. It is Valterra's will, what she uses and what she doesn't. Whatever sinks into the ground and does not come back, that's wonderful. The other stuff, she sees use in it and uses as again.
Well, speaking of using things again, I feel like I've been very helpful.
You have. You've been very helpful.
And while I understand that you don't agree with all of my methods, I would say after saving you all after being mauled by multiple animals and kind of keeping up with everything, I deserve at least a little more of what was promised.
Well, the thing about promises is that you keep them. You don't try to adjust them on the fly.
I'm asking permission.
To adjust it on the fly. Well, we are almost out of the woods here, and I don't really keep too much of the money for myself. So because you do that, I could give you a few more coppers and silvers your way. I could see that.
Yeah, it might help me start things up in a way that won't cause you to kill everyone in my game.
That
again.
is good. You keep it all on the, what is it? Up and up? I guess trees grow up, so it's up and up. You keep it up. If you keep it on the up and up, yes. Then it'll be fine. And you keep working with us. I keep getting you money.
Working? What do you mean?
Well, you have connections. And we need connections. Maybe keep your ear to the ground for us. And I wouldn't mind working with you.
Well, aren't you currently working with someone else?
You mean I can't do more than one person at a time?
Sorry. It's like Lauren just is like, no, bye.
That seems unreasonable. Why can't I?
Well, if they're in direct opposition.
Why not play the whole field? Use everything that I have.
Oh, you're...
Okay. The sexy melee that I felt just went.
Yeah.
That's Jeremiah. I'm in Jeremiah's internal
Oh,
box.
good.
Oh,
got him in there. Got him in there.
Very into it. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Jeremiah.
Oh, God. Well, no, that's really interesting. If you're willing to ignore some of what I assume your employer is looking to get from all of this, I'm willing to give you whatever you need, information-wise.
Well, as long as you don't mean too much, and as long as you keep with what I have told you about the Valterra, I see no reason not to. When you say employer, I personally don't really have much of that. I do what I want.
Well, that's what Korchia was saying as well, but...
I don't have an employer. Do you think I'd listen to somebody else?
But then... So you're saying your only reason to come out and blow up my camp was just because...
For fun.
You felt like it?
No, because you went against the tenets that I believe in, and that you were upsetting the balance of the Valterra. if you hadn't been doing that, maybe I would have let you go. There was no reason. But you put people into the ground that were not supposed to be there. You were putting things in the ground and not balancing that. That is what I believe in, and that is what I've been doing here. This corpse did not belong there. I'm putting it where it belongs in town to make the balance work. That is my way of doing things.
Do you think it will be easy to bring a corpse back into town with no questions?
Do you think I'm going to just be like, corpse people, corpse here, please, corpse? No.
Stop yelling about the fucking corpse!
There's a corpse, oh no!
No one cares!
Everyone, there's a corpse in town!
Cut the shit, Avana, please! I'm having a serious conversation back here, shut up!
Acantha is nowhere near him. He's just alone.
Oh, really? Fine, fuck me.
No, he's...
Also, you told me we would be starting in town, so I just had to change the picture to a forest.
Oh, we didn't get
Well, we
town
haven't
yet. We're
gotten
almost
it down
there.
yet.
She told me to put it as a
We
town.
knew it wasn't town yet.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The fucking unprofessional.
We're working on it.
We left. What were we saying? God damn it.
Oh, the corpse. The corpse.
Corpse. No, I will find a place that is the most comfortable after it tells me. I will then sneakily put it away. Where it belongs.
If you are good at that sort of thing, I might need your services later for legitimate,
No, my service or my door is always open.
That sounds nice. Well, actually, I don't know if I can take you up on that offer. I don't think I'll be making it back to town.
Why not? It's the best way to get the money we need from all of the loot, as you call it.
Is there any way for you to give it to me in the Valterra?
I mean, if you prefer the Valterra, I prefer the Valterra. Is there a reason you don't want to go back to town?
I just really enjoy it here.
Oh. Well, you can stay on my hut that's outside of town.
I misjudged you.
It's a little bigger than a hut. Wouldn't you say, Korchia, is bigger than a hut?
Oh!
Never mind.
Do people...
You gotta speak up! I'm way back here!
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Do people visit often?
No. No, actually, most of them
Get 'em,
disappear
Mitch.
before that ever happens.
Kill him.
Actually, even
All
the
right.
small children don't come anymore.
Oh, no.
It's okay. They tripped a few times.
Well, it's not worse than nowhere, which is what I currently have. So if you're willing to have me, I will definitely
Yes,
stay.
as long as you stay in the main room and never go into the back room, you'll find. Oh. Korchia, we left that girl in there.
Yeah, I know, she's dead.
Forgot about her. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
wow.
You're bad at remembering things.
You get rid of the corpse in there.
You know what? I'm
You can
catching up.
stay.
I'm done, because apparently Acantha's not next to me, so I'm just going to climb up and get closer. Alright, here I am. Closer now.
Oh,
Hey
dear.
there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you left her fucking tied up
She might be fine.
to a
You
bedpost.
know, maybe Akima brought her water.
Again,
Akima's smart.
you consistently say that your fucking
I forgot
dirt
again.
bone dog can bring things water, but it just can't. It's a fucking...
Akima's so
It's an
smart.
undead monster.
I
I
don't
don't really
believe
that
her.
bad if you guys are willing to tie someone up and then leave them to...
To be fair,
Die.
you were with us.
We didn't
we
know
did
we were
not
gonna get
mean to leave her
teleported.
to
Just
die.
like
We got
shit.
all
I'm
got
not
teleported. We did.
Not
hey,
a mistake.
hey. I did not kill her. She just may not have enough water to survive.
Oh, so you're awfully mouthy for someone who could still just wind up dead in the Valterra. I thought we were getting along. And I like playful ribbing.
Everything's fine.
Good. That's what I
just-
thought.
I was just discussing maybe if, you know...
You're discussing that you're better than us.
No, I just wanted a little bit more to restart my...
Oh, what? You want extra scratch? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh,
Just don't talk shit.
I thought we were having a
We
great
were having a
conversation.
perfectly fine conversation.
He literally just called you stupid.
I was just a little bit...
Is that what you said?
I don't recall me saying
Yeah, I don't think so.
We
It's
really need to
okay.
make-
Sometimes conversations can be a little bit overwhelming for everyone involved.
Are you fucking serious? First off, get off me. We're walking. It's very uncomfortable as you lean on me when we're walking. Very difficult. Second, yeah, we can just give you more money, dude. Like, it's not a big deal.
No, I just figured I would ask first. We're all friends, you know.
Well, We're almost there, hopefully. Should we... What time is it in the morning out of character?
Oh, when it was like fairly early when it ended last. We were all going to camp. Basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So this
Why
is the
don't
same
we-
day.
Yeah, it's the same day. It ended directly
Why
after.
don't we just make camp? We will keep these conversations light. We have a few more hours, if not days, in here.
Week and a half.
I'm trying to be positive.
It's not positive.
Well, if we keep going, we might surprise ourselves. That's all.
You know what?
surprising
Fine.
down
I was
here.
surprised to be a fucking month into the Valterra. You know what?
Exactly.
Fine. Sure. Surprise me. No, don't surprise me. I don't want to be surprised in here ever again.
That's fine. Let's set up camp. We're coming there. We're going to... Why don't we make some good food? The last meal you made us, Sarah, was actually very nice.
Fine.
I would love to help you.
Tell you what. Me and Acantha will bring the supplies back. Acantha, we're going hunting.
I'm not helping you.
Yeah, you are. And Korchia will literally go over and sort of pull her along.
I have no desire to help you at all.
All right, listen. I don't know what the fuck your deal is, but I'd like to think that we could at least talk this out like fucking adults. Now that we're away from those two.
They're also adults. I mean, they should probably know what you're about.
Wait, do you know what the fuck I'm about? What do you think I am?
You seem to be some sort of noble by...
And
I
you
think
seem
it-
to be a woman with flower growing out of her arms.
This is none of your business.
Probably can't be that picky about who you're friends with, considering the fact that, things are going, well, I would say, pretty bad. For you.
Have you just been playing us this entire time?
For what?
I mean, why else would you be going to all of these places, getting things?
Because I want money.
You obviously have it.
All right. You know what? I was really hoping. Frankly, Avana is great. She's wonderful. But she doesn't actually know all that much stuff about, I don't even like the word. Bluebird told me that they're not really, a big fan of it. But, the civilized world, the fucking world of, Brianna's son and nobility and shit, she don't know nothing.
Is that why she's comfortable hanging out with you?
I mean, definitely why she hasn't pegged me for my upbringing yet, yeah. Let's talk. I'll tell you a little bit about me. You tell me a little bit about you. We'll start with an easy one, like why you hate the nobles. Unless that's a heavier one, then why do you have flowers growing out your fucking arm? I'll go first in a display of good faith. Okay?
Okay.
So,
Oh, that's good. We should put 2 rats in.
Oh, well, some of these rats are a bit green. I don't know if that's normal. Maybe that's the flavor.
I'll cut off those parts.
all right, no cuss club is activated.
It begins.
Oh no. So, I'm like a foul wind. Don't cuss. All right. So, let's level with each other then. My name is not Korchia. That is my name. That's my real name. The name I was given at birth is not a name that I much care for.
Okay.
I was born to House Torona. It's a minor noble house.
I know what it is.
Deals in art. Okay, well then I don't have to tell you nothing.
So what are you doing with all of this?
Well,
What are you up to?
fuck you, are suspicious little thing. Tell you what, I said my first part. Cat gets a Benny.
Oh, where's my...
We'll get him.
So
Just write
excited.
4. Just write
Aw.
4 for right now.
I got
We'll
a
get 'em.
penny.
I'm so happy. Thank you for giving Cat a Benny.
What is-
Thank you
is
for
the
the
4
bits now.
for?
Because 3 to start, and then 4.
Oh, I get
for-
4
no,
bennies.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
I feel
So-
so happy.
We'll start with you.
More pennies. We didn't even start. Yeah.
Why do you not like the nobility?
I don't understand why I shouldn't have to discuss it.
Because I fucking hate the nobility.
I don't understand why. You guys are capable
I
of
think-
doing anything you want.
Okay,
so-
first off, don't lump me in with them. I don't, again, not a fan. Trying to keep it on the fucking down low. Live a life where I can sort of just do whatever the fuck I want. So, don't lump me in with them.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me your beef, but I want you to know I'm not on the fucking side of the goddamn leeches of society, I'll tell you that. I
Can't
left
believe that.
explicitly because of how shit I saw them treat people. And I'm with you. Most nobles probably wouldn't pull any shit like that because, let's face it, it's a hell of a lot more comfortable a life than mucking around through the fucking Valterra, going into goddamn crypts, seeing monsters under fucking ground with a goddamn psychopath who wears antlers on her head. And a girl who keeps flowers growing out of her fucking arm and whatever the fuck Zeremiah's deal is.
Jeremiah's holding 2 rats.
Oh no, we're like out hunting.
I was like, you know this is Jeremiah can't.
I feel it. So,
We do the rat
did I
dance
cuss?
before.
It sounds like I cussed. I said the F word. Okay, start the timer. I take a wound. I'm at 2 wounds.
Jeremiah and I are doing the
accidentally-
rat dance before putting it in the pot. You know, it's like
You accidentally
I-
fling one, it hits Korchia in the face.
I trip on like a root and twist my ankle.
rat comes flying.
Is that a rat?
We put it in his crossbow to tenderize the meat. We were like, that's such a good idea.
So yeah, I don't have much love lost for those people, and it looks like you don't either. So that's why I'm saying we're on the same damn team.
So we're like
I'll take it.
friends, right?
I'll take the wound. Well, I thought we were friends until all of a sudden you just like whatever you're doing right now. I don't actually know the word for it, but whatever the heck all this is. Yeah, I thought we were friends.
Okay.
But, you know, friends, there's a degree of trust, and we've known each other for at least a few years now. I've been patronizing your business, helping you and your sister.
That is true. I guess you have done that.
Why do you think that I'm some noble sent to screw with what you're doing there?
Because they continuously do that to us. At least to my sister before I came. I've only come here recently.
Where
That's
you
why
from?
she's. Oh, I'm from up north.
I'm from Black Hill.
Well, it figures you would be.
Oh, there are other settlements.
Well, for a noble.
They got noble houses here in Brianna's Son. They got some over in Vol's Grasp.
They kind of go where they want, I guess.
They're everywhere. Like a plague.
So, they... For my family,
I have 3
at least-
wounds.
You have 3 wounds?
I started with 1. I started with 1.
So mad.
I
Though I will not curse because I don't use salty language. Oh.
Rubbing in that you
doesn't
don't
count.
curse,
That doesn't
that's
count.
a wound.
I said
that
that
counts.
does not count.
Anytime you rub it in, that counts. That's your
I am
equivalent.
not rubbing it in.
Because you do that as often as we curse.
That's not true.
Chat, please vote.
You guys are going to vote to harm me. Fine. Acantha, Jeremiah handed you the crossbow to tell you to try it, and just immediately explode. The
Rat to the
explodes.
face.
Right in Jeremiah's face.
No, his asset.
So like, oh.
Oh, my moneymaker. Alright, so they've been screwing with your business.
Well, they also, I would think, probably. I think they killed my parents. And I don't know for sure if. I mean, you can't know these things for sure, but I know they didn't.
It's a heavy accusation. It's one that I believe is. If you believe it, that's one I believe too. That's probably the case. Don't you dare touch it.
Adelia won't talk about it, and I know that's probably why she would want me here in town. But I knew she needed help, so I told her I was coming. Because to run all of her business alone is difficult, and...
Was she running it with your folks or something?
No, they were in...
You know what? It's fine.
I'm just really sorry.
You're fine. You don't have to apologize, say you're sorry or anything like that. Just...
But you helped my sister, so, I mean, you wouldn't
Yeah,
be...
but that is absolutely the kind of grift that a noble would do. Like, 110%.
They were scholars
I took the wounds, Schwa, okay? Okay? I'm at -3, Schwa.
You're just gonna die in the middle, which would be really funny to me.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
My Ferrari shaver of the way.
No.
I got it.
Hooray!
Still good.
Unbelievable.
10
This
seconds.
is what the people want.
I just want. I couldn't go under the table because of my horns.
That is crazy.
So I have to
It's a
crawl.
headband.
You can't just take it off.
That's why it's a headband. We did it so it's easy.
No, I tied it into my hair here.
Why?
Sometimes it's like that, Kyle.
It looks good.
Sometimes it be like that.
Gotta look good.
Hi, Chris.
Okay.
So, alright. Look, I'm not interested in... I'm not going to force you to tell me your whole life story. But I'm also not going to volunteer mine. I'm actually pretty happy that you just sort of took me at face value and that I didn't have to make a persuasion roll because I was at a -3. Plus, probably a hindrance that she hates nobles, which would be probably another
She doesn't
-2.
have that.
Good, that's good. I mean, look, circumstantial things you can just do those. You're the game master. But one thing I am gonna say is that you don't. No, you do have to tell me where you got it. The flowers. I gotta know. With respect.
That you would need a persuasion roll. That she's not going to offer willingly.
So let me make my case first then.
Sure.
So all I'm gonna say is, whatever that is, it's infectious and it's spreading.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Has it or has it not spread since it started? It's definitely abnormal.
That doesn't mean it's bad.
I would say no, but because it's growing in your body, that sort of means yes, it is bad.
You have no idea.
It's my persuasion. Oh boy, D4.
Hooray.
-3.
-3.
I mean, if you could have more than -3, you would.
Oh god, no, please not a Michael Reeves shocker. Oh, that's okay.
What?
Hey.
You're doing it. Okay.
You're living the dream.
What are you doing?
Let's do this dream.
So that's
I
8
cannot believe-
plus 3 minus
-3.
3, so 8. That's a hit with a raise.
The raise. Okay.
Raise
Well-
Unexpected.
He raised it up.
Yeah, this is not a persuasive argument. It is simply, Korchia, they are stating facts.
Okay.
If those flowers keep growing, you're gonna get an infection. Gonna have to get your hand amputated. In the worst case, burrows into your heart or your brain or some other organ, cuts off blood flow. You're gonna lose the hand anyway. Then you'll die.
No, that's impossible. I don't think my parents wouldn't
Oh,
kill me. I mean, if that's what.
Pause.
this is.
Pause. That's probably not a thing we would know. Hold on. Turn the page back for a second. I need to reread that. It's like rewind, but turn the page back for a second. What?
I told you wouldn't understand, so I.
Enlighten me.
My parents are buried here, and I mean they also I guess died here, and they like kind of exploring like you and Avana do, you know, just going out and finding things, probably not selling them like you both do. I think that's kind of
How else am I gonna eat?
that is true. So I didn't have a chance to see them before they died, and I guess I get to visit them here, and it's kind of neat how you could still talk to them in a way, right? And I like doing that sometimes, and it's I don't know. I visit a lot, and eventually I started
Your parents are
having-
named after the flowers, aren't they?
Yeah, these were.
Those are
theirs.
very common flowers, very common flower names. It's like naming someone Lily. Oh boy.
I thought it was this kind of like how they named
Yeah, what's
us
up?
with just kind of flower names, plant names. Both started with A. They thought it was cute.
Well,
I guess
it's a headache for me to have to keep track of the three
it
of
was
your
a headache
names
for
all
them too. They
together.
would just sort of call us 1 and 2.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, we found it funny.
By Laura Nova, that sounds terrible.
That's literally what my family did too, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, oh shocker. I had no idea that these two sisters were based on... Alright, so here's the thing. I'm gonna have to look at it to make sure that it's not dangerous to you. Because again...
Are you gonna remove it?
Let me look at it first, and then
don't
I'll
want
give
you to.
you my diagnosis. You should know how scientific procedure works.
I know how it works. I can show you if you promise not to do anything unless I give you consent.
Yeah. Unless it's immediately life-threatening, yeah.
Fine.
Beautiful.
So she gives you her hand.
I'm not gonna lie. Let me look at it tonight around the campfire because... Ooh... I've lost a lot of blood. And also, I twisted my ankle pretty bad, so definitely not all here.
You need help getting back, then?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Acantha, who's actually fairly strong, sort of...
Oh.
Not like completely, but
Dang,
able to...
you're kind of burly. Pleasant surprise.
I'm glad it could help.
Okay.
So you guys are all at camp.
We made the rat stew
You definitely don't recommend shooting the rats.
to tenderize them.
Yeah.
Is that why I found a rat tied to a crossbow bolt that hit me in the back of the head?
That
Oh,
was
you found
something
him?
else.
Caused me to trip.
Oh.
Definitely not us.
Not us, actually. Weird.
How dare you even accuse us? I thought we were friends. We just discussed it.
It's okay, we don't
I
need
twisted my ankle.
Why don't you sit down? You might need some help.
I'm gonna poison your stew tomorrow.
Where was Jetty?
I'm gonna poison your stew tomorrow.
Okay, you know, it's a loss. It's a loss. We'll take that loss. We don't need Jerry.
Oh, thank fucking God. Time is over.
Fuck yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Do you have any ranks in healing? Like, does Avana know first
anyone
aid?
needs to heal anyone right now? It's the time.
No.
Okay. So then you know what?
I have survival. I can find a plant.
No. I mean, yeah, I guess. Would you allow her to roll survival to sort of help me
That's
as an
Figure
assist
it
roll?
out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll healing. I have a +2 in healing, so any bonuses would be hugely helpful.
Okay. Let's see what I
To
can
at least
give you.
negate the penalties. Hell yes.
9.
So that's +2. So I have a
Oh,
+1
actually,
on the roll.
-2. It looks like I still have runes. So it's actually 7.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
So +1. So just a flat roll.
Yeah, I still have 2 wounds.
Okay. So I remove one of the wound penalties at least.
Nice. I want my wounds removed.
No, I got my wound because of you. I did have another thing to ask, which will be important when we get back to Brianna's son.
Oh no.
What is it?
Can I roll a survival roll, and we'll draw some power cards?
Oh, I like it when people draw cards.
To determine what sort of plants Korchia has encountered during their return trip.
Okay, you can draw cards.
Okay.
Also, we need to get the bennies too because I want to give Kat her benny.
Okay.
Where are they?
They're in the black bag back there. They should be. Got it?
Alright, you continue.
Yeah. I like the idea of handing Kat her benny. What do you get?
Double sixes.
Oh, that's really good.
These are like dice. No.
I could
These are also not.
Oh, I wish you guys could see. I'm holding my special GM dice in this cool coffin, but I don't know if they'll be able to see the Dracula. There's no way this is all gonna come out.
With the one surviving -1, I got an 11. So,
Okay.
not 2 raises. So how many cards do you think...
These are it.
That's it.
We got it.
How many cards do you think that would enable me to draw? Because I have a seasoned set of cards and novice cards.
So for an 11, I would say maybe like.
Because bear in mind, these aren't going to be immediate powers that I get. These are just going to be the plants that I can bring home with me.
God, I got stuck between the two with my horns. It was bad.
Maybe with an 11. Yeah, the horns are hard. 3 novice cards? Does that seem fair?
3 novice cards and maybe 1 season?
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to make sure it's fair.
Okay.
Okay, so for Benny's, we start with 3. So him, these 3 to Kyle. But you're going to get 4.
2, 3.
Oh, my goodness.
And I will... Everyone in chat is getting bennies, and you should share with the GM. Tax. The next benny spent goes to Lauren.
Aw. Thank you.
Aww.
Okay.
Benny tax.
Alright.
Benny tax.
So let's see what I got.
The tax. Oh, hi, Prince of Valterra.
Ooh!
Hello. Oh, what'd you get? Korchia.
I'm going to redraw one of the novice cards because
Why?
I already have it. we got the moon
Okay.
lily petals, and I got healing.
Okay.
So I will redraw one more.
Wow.
This cat could use some.
Ooh, these
healing.
are definitely weird ones.
I like weird.
Ooh, these are really good. Okay, so I got sound and silence as one of my novices. I got boost lower trait, which I love.
Oh, that's interesting too.
And then I got shape change.
How exactly does that work?
We'll go over it later, but basically it lets me shape change into stuff.
Me.
So we'll figure out how the specifics of the plant work. But and then the other one I got is slumber, which will just sort of be a hazy plant that can make people high. So these are my new power options. Beautiful. And then I will give Kat her cards back. Tangle. I got
I'm
blind.
pretty tangled right now.
Oh no.
Environmental.
No, it's because I got stuck between the
Yeah.
curtains
Illusion.
for a little while.
Do you have confusion?
No.
I thought you had illusion and confusion.
Oh, I do have confusion. You're right.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. You fixed it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm good.
And
Yeah.
bolts. Those are yours. I have dark sight, blind, elemental manipulation, form weapon. Okay.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
So, now that you're all at camp, you guys have rested up. I'm assuming you guys did you just heal? Did you guys just heal?
I didn't
I tended some of my wounds.
Right.
If
Yeah.
you want,
Did
since
you
we've been
vomit?
in the Valterra for so long, you can ask for a natural healing roll, which would be Vigor.
a vigor roll.
You guys can do. Also, by the way, people who, even though a lot of you have seen everything before, this is my first time ever as a GM, and that's why I'm kind of getting a feel for things with their help, because they have both been GMs and they're really good. So that's why I'm asking a lot of questions. It seems like they're like helping me. It's not because they're trying to like control things. It's because I actually really need their I like their help.
Did you spend a penny?
Yeah.
I did.
You gave it to Lauren?
Yes.
Oh, I have it right here.
So 6, 7, 8, or 8, 9. So 9 is.
So you recover 2 wounds.
Nice.
Nice.
Just natural healing. I recovered 1.
Oh, so you guys are.
I'm back up.
I'm at
finally.
-2, but I ignore the penalties because of triage.
Finally.
For the, I guess, to get back into
Oh,
town.
backlash. Okay, I like that. The next failed spellcasting roll suffers arcane backlash.
Oh, nice. Awful.
I'm so excited to see which one of you gets backlash. So,
Great.
but in a good way, because nothing bad could possibly happen.
Eat shit.
You guys would not mind doing a survival roll to see how well you guys are able to do this last leg of leaving the Valterra.
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll be good. I guess. I gotta get it out of my car.
Okay.
So yeah, Acantha will assist.
11.
Aww. 8.
11.
I aced on the 6.
Nice. So did I.
6-5.
Nice.
Very
Oh,
nice.
that was. Haha.
The other 6 was
Oh, I got
I got a
7
4 after
or 7. So,
Well, no, 3 after 6. So 9.
so I would say you
8.
guys you
8.
did amazing. Actually, you get I wrote all these cool penalties.
Everybody succeeds with the race.
Nobody gets any
Some sort of
penalties.
bonus.
We're
perhaps.
so good at our lives.
Yeah, you are
We're
able to leave
powerful.
with not only all the stuff that you were able to acquire, which you did was not a guarantee. You're actually able to pick up, I would say, both of you an additional plant on the way out.
Nice.
Ooh.
You got a plant.
Yes,
Okay. Both of us.
both of you can.
Okay.
It's not a season one,
So just any of the novices?
right? But
Okay.
even though it should be random, I think. Yes.
It should be random, so you know what? I will put all the cards back in.
Why?
Because it's random.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's whatever it is we keep, you know?
Okay.
Could I get your cards, Kat? You feel okay?
Even mine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. These are power cards.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh.
Do you want, like,
No,
headache
it's just,
medicine or anything?
no, it's just my eye
Oh,
from burning
the
it
burn.
earlier is just throbbing right now.
When we were making pasta and Kat was doing like a great job, and then the pasta sauce kind of exploded into her eye, but like her eyelid blocked the eye, but it's still
So it's
smiling.
my eyelid is
Yeah.
burning.
Oh!
Burnt.
So what did you get?
I got boost a lower trait.
Okay, so another boost. So now I have the complementing. I have both boost and both lower, potentially. I got telekinesis.
Well, that
Oh, what?
seems unfair.
It's seasoned. It slipped in here, so I'll redraw.
Yeah, I was like, wait a sec.
Oh, you don't have telekinesis.
That one might be a bit different.
It would be hard. Oh no, I get to redraw. You got boost lower.
but I
Fine,
don't
you go.
get
You go. No, you do it. You do it. You do it. That's fair. That's fair.
I don't get to pull any of these. Entangle. It's mine.
So I can do entangle too, potentially, if I foster it.
I felt it. It was mine.
It's true.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So, I'll write entangle. And I'll start
piece of
naming
paper? I
those
can give you a
powers.
piece of
No, it's
paper.
okay. I'm alright.
Alright.
Okay. So yeah. What's
so
next?
you have made it back to town. It's been so long.
Oh, do you see the horizon of the town?
Oh yes. Describe it to me.
By the time that you guys, because it does take like a week or so for you guys to get back, the sun is just coming up, but Jeremiah, like he said earlier, is not entering the town with you. He's kind of, I guess, probably trying to make your way to the house, but
yeah.
things seem in a general sense to be more bustling than before you left. I don't know, maybe some social, it could be anything really. But yeah, so based on everything you know and what you have, and any bodies that you might have left, where would you guys like to go first?
I guess I'd like
What
to...
do you mean,
I
bodies?
I don't know.
I guess we should go to my hut and see if the girl's still there, and maybe save her if she's there still. Maybe she just, maybe she had a lot of water like a camel beforehand, and she's fine.
Do you really think it's like worth it?
Well, I have to get rid of the body.
Yeah, I know. That sounds more like a you problem.
It does feel like a me problem.
So
So I'm gonna be living there, right?
So you can help me get rid of the
Oh God, you're
body.
living together? Don't go in the back room. Don't do
Oh,
that.
I
was
told him
warned.
already.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not supposed to know what's in there though if I'm living there.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Yeah.
Is there a reason you need to know?
I don't need to know
No.
anything. I mean, if you're so
This-
generous with your hospitality.
It's I rented your room, and it is the room and nothing else that you are renting.
Oh, you're paying rent?
I'm paying rent.
Good. We'll give you a little bit less to cover the first installment.
Oh.
You were getting more already. Don't be greedy. Yeah, alright. That sounds like a you problem. So
If
I'm
you want
actually...
to go into town, I just have to get rid of the...
No, I want to go home, I think. So
Okay.
I'm going to go home.
Acantha, you're probably going to
Got
go
work
back
to
to
do.
your sister, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of tired, but
Okay, well,
Don't
I mean,
forget-
that makes sense. We were all in the Valterra for like a month, unfortunately.
We have a checkup tomorrow morning, okay?
okay.
Actually,
We should all probably check in tomorrow morning.
2 days. I need 2 days. I got work.
Oh, okay. No, I meant check in, talk about all the things we went through, maybe go through the emotional repair. Okay, bye!
Alright, bye. Get you later.
Alright, come with me, Jeremiah. You live with me now.
Okay.
Good luck, don't die.
Why?
She, she goes like this as they walk away.
Okay. So, well, we're gonna go to your house first. I feel like that's a more pressing issue at this moment. So, just to make sure that where are we? Because I already had their house. Okay. So you went to your
Good.
house.
Yeah, I want to go back to my house. It's my house.
I guess both. Doesn't seem like there's anyone there
In the house at all.
in the house. Now,
No skeletons.
there's no skeletons.
Okay.
The book that you had her breathe on so she had some entertainment is still there. It looks like the stuff you used to tie her has been, like, opened. Also, it looks like the
Good, she
door
broke
to the
out.
back has been moved slightly.
A
Slightly,
tiny
it's slight.
1/2.
So do you want
Of a
some
half of a
tea?
centimeter.
Anything, Jeremiah?
So you said Noreen was here, right?
Was seems to be the operative word.
Like you said, your dog, because we saw you, that your dog was going to,
Protect her? Yes.
and you said no one should go in that back room.
No.
I mean, can I see it?
No.
What did she just fucking say, dude?
I know.
Here is your tea. And she has like a hot pot that she's put. When it whistles, I know it's a hard concept. You take it off and you pour a little bit of tea for you. Okay?
Thank you
I
for
will be
being
back in a
so-
second after cleaning up and freshening up. You can have the second batch. Okay?
Okay.
There's a bucket of water there if you'd like to clean up.
Right. I'll just do that. There's no. All right. Just goes in. Drinks the tea. And would you like to give me? I guess notice.
What are you looking for? Like what?
Just to kind of look around at things in the room. What's that note?
To like track someone would be survival. If you're just sort of like investigating a room, you could get away with notice or survival.
Yeah, I think notice.
Okay.
Oh.
A 4. Did you eat my last? Oh, good.
So, as you're just tidying up and having a great time with everything, you notice by, I guess the area where, like, the cords and things that were holding Noreen hostage were, you find a tiny piece of what looks like green velvet.
Green velvet?
Green velvet. Very tiny.
The green velvet cat burglar. Your arch nemesis.
Does it smell like ostentatious in any way? Like a perfume?
A little bit,
A little
actually.
bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's very tiny.
That's a weird question to ask.
Yeah,
Does
like,
it
Where-
smell?
very specific question.
Smells like fop.
Weirdly enough, yes, it would.
Okay.
I-
She knows.
Oh no.
So she takes it into her pocket for a second. She has some ideas, and then she looks over at Jeremiah,
Who is drinking the tea and
Damn.
is looking at that door. She's a little just concerned about what could have gone on here.
So she walks over. Is he sitting?
Yes, he said.
And she like puts her hand on the table in front of him and goes,
Okay.
I know there's temptations in this world, but please, why don't you go wash up out back and maybe we can have some dinner later.
Okay, that's no problem at all. I'm just out back.
Yes, I have like a little area that you can have some privacy.
Oh, that's very nice of you. I'll just leave the tea here.
I assume that most places don't have showers.
Oh no, that's fine. I would just. Where would you say out back? I'm like it's connected to the back room.
No, it's like
anyway.
a little place that like you can use
No,
the
that's
buckets of
totally
fresh
allowed.
air. Okay.
I didn't know if you were trying to murder.
No, I was trying to get him outside so I can go and check the back of room.
Oh, yeah, then he does leave.
I'm not trying to jump his bones immediately.
I didn't say that either. I said murder. Definitely said murder.
I meant make him into bones. Did I say jump his bones?
Those are,
I meant the same
I
thing.
mean, I understand.
Ramona and equal. Yeah, as soon as he leaves and she sees him go behind the
Yeah, he definitely does. He's not trying to do anything.
curtain,
weird.
I guess,
Right.
she then goes to the back room.
Okay. So what do you do in the back room?
I guess I check to see if what's in the back room has any extra bugs on it. If there's any new things in this room.
Yeah, it seems like everything is thriving.
Thriving,
which
that's
is great. Due to its unique nature, you don't have to worry really about it in a traditional sense. So
Okay.
it
looks
going,
okay. It doesn't look like
looks-
it might have eaten someone and gotten larger.
That does not look like that.
That's good.
You know, if it did, that would be upsetting.
Yep.
For everyone.
For everyone.
But no, seems not to be the case.
So she trims a few things in the back room. She makes sure the filtration system's doing well. And then when she closes the door again, make sure everything is, the curtains all over it and nice and pretty, she summons Akuma into her. Because she hasn't seen it.
Oh, so yeah, it slowly like arises from the floor and like.
She gives it a big hug and then goes, Akuma, did everything go okay? Where is she? She didn't get eaten.
He sort of goes to where your pocket is.
This foppish thing, right? So somebody had a velvet cape.
He sort of goes towards the door. I guess like based on what I know of a cape, like normally if you tell them to do something, they will make sure that it goes through.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like odd that it
did it.
hasn't. Yes.
Well, why isn't she in here? Come on. And I can't leave this guy in here. So why don't you I don't know how best to go about this. This man is going to be staying here and he looks very curious. And I want to keep him away from the back room. But maybe I get him used to the place first, and then we will hunt out this bandit, huh? Sound okay? Maybe a little later, maybe when he's sleeping? Is that okay? You want to hunt it out? Oh, okay, good. We're gonna hunt the crab.
Woof.
Woof.
Yes.
Woof, dude.
The excitement levels are rising.
Okay, so she takes like an extra, I found an extra thing for you, and she pulls out a bone. Not the corpse's bone, different bone.
Good. Thanks for
Different.
specifying
I
that.
need,
That
can't
would
be,
be very
not the same
exciting.
guy.
Different guy.
Different guy.
Wait. Oh, yes, fine.
Probably an animal bone.
Right,
Not
probably.
a person bone.
Definitely.
Not this time. And throws it to a Kimatanon in the corner.
Aw.
It's got a little bit of meat left on it.
Keep just having a great time.
Yeah, very excited.
So yeah, that is I guess what's going on currently in your house. So you guys could work together to hunt down what on earth happened with the
Yeah,
assumed
first
dead
I'll
body.
freshen up while he's outside. I'll
Right.
freshen up inside. And then I'll make some dinner, and then I will attempt to hunt down the perfume bandit.
Already this has gone off from the rails which I initially thought. So it's so quick. It happened so quick. So Korchia, what are you up to now that you've just got back?
Korchia goes home. That was not something that they were kidding about.
No, that's fine.
They,
Korchia goes home.
if I may,
Okay.
Korchia goes home back into their very, very small sort of. Well, I mean, I guess by Brianna's son standards, it's actually fairly large, but like, it's not a very large building. It is freestanding though. Korchia goes home to their like sort of longer than it is wide home with sort of like the greenhouse attachment. Walks into the greenhouse, sort of immediately takes off the jacket and hangs it up, and looks onto an unforeseen complication of what happened,
Right.
which is all of Korchia's plants are dead.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of them are dead. You haven't been taking care of them in any way. If you want to roll me like
Been a while.
survival, at least I think it would be survival in this case. You could see if there's anything you could use from the remnants.
I'm gonna say that Korchia's not even going to attempt that.
Okay.
They sort of know that this is a fucking wash.
even
Like,
worth
the irrigation system that Korchia built, he only, like, fed it for 3 days worth of water because he was like, oh, this will be enough water even in the worst circumstance. But potentially 2 months later, it's over. Like, it's
You messed up.
over.
You messed up. kid.
Again, here's the thing. Korchia is upset, and it's, like, visible on their face. But they knew that this was going to happen. Like, the second that they were like, oh, it's going to take us a month and change to get back, Korchia was like, okay, well, fuck. And that's why they sort of have been getting the stuff. If anything, what they do begin to do is just uproot everything. Just, like, pull everything up, including the stuff with the firmament beetle fertilizer and stuff. There's still some fertilizer left.
Right.
But,
Will you be using these plants for?
I'm going to be
fertilizer?
turning it into compost.
Okay, that's.
But yeah, it's, I would say probably the past 2.5 years of work just right down the toilet.
Very upsetting.
Yeah.
Well.
But Korchia actually has more pressing matters.
Okay.
So Korchia will go and check, like, the supplies that they've sort of left behind for, like, preservation and things like that. So, like, there are still seeds, and some of this might
Yeah,
be able
that
to be started again.
Would have been able to survive.
Yeah, the seeds that they have dried out are fine, but, like, the big thing is that they. Thank you for the subscription, Smeagol the Vile.
Thank
I forget
you.
what the Valterra subscription is. Someone tell me.
It's just been a little bit, but we'll tell each other.
But honestly, the most pressing thing on Korchia's mind is that they've been gone for potentially 2 months, at the very least 1, and that means a lot of their patrons are not doing good. So Korchia will basically empty out their supply closet and spend the night making the round. Actually, what time did we get in?
Early morning.
Early.
A PC draws an adventure card. If that's the case, then Noah did one as well earlier.
I will find the adventure cards.
Adventure cards. Adventure cards. Everybody loves adventure cards. I do anyway.
I like adventure cards. They're fun. They're weird, but they're fun.
Yeah.
So we'll do 1-on-1 then, because it's 2 subscribers.
Yes, because of Noah's earlier one. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so excited to see what work together.
Adventure deck.
Adventure deck.
Adventure deck.
That was very beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
harmony.
Right. Thought so. It was nice. It was nice.
Here, could you shuffle it while I continue my scene?
Shuffle the shit.
Thank you, Boo.
Shuffle the shit.
So Korchia is going to spend the day then sort of getting what they can together and going around and like doing the rounds, basically. Something that we haven't actually shown Korchia really doing in depth.
But yeah, it's something Korchia does.
Well, because normally it happens like over the course of a week, but Korchia is going to every single person on their list in one day, which is basically going to be like 10 hours. Korchia gets right to it.
Okay. So as you go about your helping, because the various people of the town, both young and old, some maybe. Well, I guess the question for you, for the people that Korchia deals with, they're on all, if I pronounce this right, stratas.
Yes.
Of society,
Like
or
Korchia is not working with nobles.
Oh well, yes, not nobles,
but like Korchia does help members of the merchantry. So like in Brianna's Son, we finalized the Valterra text finally, and in Brianna's Son, there's basically 3 distinct economies. That is the noble economy, the basically like the equivalent of like a mutualist economy, and like an anarcho-communism economy. And Korchia primarily deals with like the mutualists and the anarchists, like who don't always get along, but at least are more or less united against the nobility. But so like primarily Korchia works with people who flat out cannot afford to pay for this stuff otherwise. So like a lot of Korchia's clients include like the ill, whether it's like chronically ill or just like I have a cold right now, like, and I heard you can help me. But so like Korchia is visiting the people that are the chronically ill right now. Korchia also visits several brothels to provide like magical contraceptives and like anything else that they might need there. General hygiene products to like various people in sort of all walks of life, like all age ranges, all walks of life, except for the nobility and like the merchants that Korchia thinks are kind of a shit piece.
So I will say too, as you
Mutualism is pretty weird.
as you go about, you know how usually you would see a lot of the luminary signs around? You don't really see too many of those at all. You do see a lot of weird nerd wall signs though, that kind of look like the same style almost as the luminaries, like they're not like super, but incredibly fancy.
Yeah.
They all seem to be saying how no one is respecting the Church of Lornova. That this is against the eyes of both goddesses to be acting in the manner that everyone is. They should be returning all of the money to the church and rebuild Brianna's Son in a way that better exemplifies its origins. And it keeps going on and on like this. So, yeah, they are everywhere.
Just get these cards, yellow cards.
Sure.
Sorry.
Do I pick first?
Yeah, you pick first.
I'll pick first. I'll grab
What's your card?
this one.
What you get? What'd you get?
Okay. Shaken in their boots. Play in a combat situation. Your character does or says something so shocking that it brings the area to a standstill. All other characters, friend and foe, are shaken.
Dang.
Oh, dangerous. What'd you get? Oh no.
I feel like this is my whole life. Betrayed! A trusted friend turns against you, allying with your foes and spilling your secrets. You get a point of conviction. Or refresh your starting bennies if conviction isn't in play.
So you can choose to play that whenever you want.
I just feel like I've gotten that one before. It's like, oh, you could have a betray.
You guys might end up betraying.
But
Oh, don't even worry.
But yeah, so yeah, that's sort of the score. So it's a bunch of propaganda from the
Oh yes, I forgot
from
to...
the church of Loranova.
No, you could see on it actually. It seems to all be written by someone from House Nerdwall named Claudio Nerdwall. He's a very prominent member of the house. Based on your knowledge of, I don't even think you would have to roll for this.
Isn't he the current head?
Yeah, he's really obsessed.
Okay, hold on. I think I might have misheard you. What does the propaganda say? The propaganda is anti-church, then. Like, the church isn't paying tithe?
No, pro-church, anti what Brandison has become.
So this is firebrand material.
Yes, he wants it to go back to the ways.
Okay, yeah. That's on brand for House Nerdwall. Fucking dweebs.
Right.
So, fun fact, that is the house that House Tarona is currently aligned with. It's one of the only minor houses in the history of the nobility to change courts successfully.
It is not easy to do. So I bet Korchia's like, yeah, this is great.
No, Korchia fucking hates it.
Actually, because of course, you see that a lot of these are actually put on that really cheap church that it seems like there's a lot on there, and there's a lot on that center area, which has become, like I said, both research on the top and that bar on the bottom.
Yeah,
that you see
the church bar.
The church bar.
Yeah.
There's a ton on there, and there's a ton on what is now the actual church. So you see people from the church really annoyingly removing them all because, as you know as well, the current head of the church is anti-noble.
Yeah, good. That's why Korchia likes her.
Yeah.
Like, that's on brand.
So yeah, Laura Emmy is sort of out there too, like normal. She is not scamming any children right now. Not that she ever would.
Well, Korchia has no interest in talking to her.
She doesn't have to. I'm just saying what's currently like.
Yeah.
She's just.
Korchia's not going to the people who he
she doesn't help at all.
sells poison to.
Yeah,
he is going to the people who he gives medicine to.
Also, by all the people that you spoke to, you realize that you've been gone about a month.
Okay, so I have managed to do that then.
You were able to discover that with your travels.
Could I give you a healing roll to like just sort of see how effective Korchia is sort of going around? I have wounds, but they are triaged, so like...
Yeah, we wouldn't count that towards...
Yeah. Korchia, I want to stress this, like when Korchia goes to these people, they look really fucked up. Like, Korchia does not look good, but like this is the first thing that they do.
They're almost more worried about you than like the stuff that you would give away.
Forgot about it. I would also imagine that the grim reality is some of these people, like maybe like 2 or 3 have died.
If they were, like you said, medically, yes.
If there were some people who like really needed the medicine, then some of them have died.
How does Korchia feel about that?
Fucking really angry, but will not let it show right now. Like, Korchia is a complex person.
What did you get?
I'm going to spend a Benny. There you go. The first of each of ours. I did good, but I want to see if I can do better, you know?
Oh, that was worth that.
So that's going to be 6, 11, 13.
Oh, 13.
13.
Okay, so though there were some that you weren't able to treat in time, or for the more pressing ones that you couldn't really save, for the rest, you were able to basically help everyone in town who you were really planning to. Not like the ones like Laura Emby who just kind of need you for less good purposes. They're all incredibly grateful to you. Some are offering payment. Do you accept it?
No.
Okay.
Korchia will, however, sort of like part of this process, like Korchia, I assume that he does so well specifically because he uses a lot of like the healing plants that we recovered for the new power, runs through most of their supply, but also like we'll go and call in a favor from one of the fellow like anarchists to be like, I need some of your supplies and you owe me some, so I'm here to collect. I need it because I gotta make my rounds, so I'll take it. All right, yeah. I mean, like,
they give you,
it is a favor that Korchia is owed.
and you would get this with that incredibly high roll. You get everything plus some extra because they're grateful to see you okay.
Yeah, Korchia burns a lot of favors to get the supplies that they need to take care of this right now.
That is definitely.
And
fun.
that's
you
sort
had
of
a
just
very productive day.
That's all Korchia does today is like pound stuff with mortar and pestle, mix it into tincture, and like go call in favors and then go and do applications. Like, it sucks.
So I guess no one's having. I mean, Avana's sort of having a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
He have a new roommate. No one's dead.
That's good. No one. I mean, no evidence. It's great.
So okay. So that was. Because you said that took 10 hours, and I know you just kind of.
Yeah. I probably slipped something into his drink so he could fall asleep for longer periods of time, so that way I don't have to worry about him going into the back room, and then I went to find the bandit.
This is why I tag us as evil characters. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
What? I want to make sure he doesn't kill himself by mistake by going in the back room, so yeah.
What's in there?
Don't worry about it. So.
Don't worry about it. Because everyone's so
I'd say
curious.
it's becoming, or it's probably already night. Nightfall.
Perfect.
By a bit. Do you want to look for?
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy.
The perfumed bandit. Yes.
Parfum bandit.
Like
I have a Kima. He's like
like
their dog.
No, you're right. He was a dog. So
You have
you leave
bloodhounds.
My
the
name's
very
Akima.
passed out Jeremiah and go. I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, I want to make sure he doesn't go anywhere.
You follow Kima through the town. As you go about town, too, you notice these weird flyers from Nerdwall that are basically saying how Brienna's son is going against the goddesses of Lore Nova and should go back to the good ways, the old ways. You're not exactly sure what those old ways
Good old
are.
days.
I don't know. They seem really insistent about it. Kima's just kind of happily going along, and they do stop at the luminaries, but it is now called the Blumblums. Now it rolls up.
The Blumblums.
What the fuck did you just fucking say to me?
Blumblums.
Think about it. Luminaries, like good, great. Everyone knows about them, right?
Blue.
Now it's the Blumblums. Like a child might need you, an adult might need you.
Anyone
the
can
Blumblums.
need
You
you.
can put that on you can put that on a soft drink. You can put that on a shirt. I mean, you can't really do that.
Soon it's gonna be the BBs. Does that make sense?
So, yeah, and it seems like this was just placed like all the other ones, just sort of painted like directly on top of the previous one.
It is a solid 1/4 inch thick, like of just layers of paint. That's how often they change.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
the key just sort of sits in front of the door and just looks forward.
Ah,
Do what you will.
maybe. And this is just me talking aloud, Akima. But maybe, okay, it's night. If anybody sees you, it'll be bad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break into the house. It's very interesting. And so she's going and just pick the lock.
You're gonna pick the lock.
Thievery.
All right, yeah, thievery. Did you get it?
But I want to succeed. No, you know what? If I fail, that's okay. There's always a back door. So she goes around the back.
There's always
Is
brute
there a
force.
window?
There are windows.
That's good enough.
So, are you So, wait. Are you gonna break through the window?
Well, I'm gonna try the door in the back first. Maybe that one's better. Is there a back door?
There isn't a back door. It seems like the front door is the only way to enter in a normal way.
Okay.
But there is like one tiny round window. You could probably make it in.
Okay. Akima, give me your leg up.
Chat likes Blumblums.
Aw, thank you for letting See, I told you this is great. This is great. I can't wait till it teaches again.
So I climb onto Akima's...
Think about like the merch potential of just like
Changing it every
a bunch of
time.
limited edition shirts of just the shitty
Oh,
names.
you know that.
That would be
Luminaries.
so funny.
Blumblums, BBs. It's the same design, just BB. It just changes every time. So she climbs on Akima's back and then looks at the window, tries to figure out how to get in. And then what she does is she takes like a bone out of her sack and then just goes up to it and goes... and goes through the...
Oh no.
You brute. You ruffian.
So, you need to roll something for this. I don't even know.
I mean,
Strength or
stealth,
athletics.
strength.
Because what are you trying to? You're just trying to break through regardless of stealth, or are you just trying to sneakily go in? Because that's
She's trying to get into the house.
right. Does it matter if anyone notices?
Yeah, what did you... You're like jimmying the lock?
She was.
No,
but she
I went up
failed.
to I failed, so I went to a window and I took a bone and
And
I
she's
went
breaking through it. So I don't know. Should this be stealth or should this be strength?
to just like break through the window.
Athletics.
Okay.
To break through it?
Yes, it's brute force.
Okay, yeah,
You're not
okay.
like doing a thievery check. You're just breaking a window.
That's what it's
True. True. So it's athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild, huh?
So it's 3. It's 3. Akima, take down the door.
Yeah, you know, like, Akiba
Whoa.
has that. How about this? I'm going to roll for Akiba to see if I can add on to your attempt to break down this house. Where's my other dude?
If the window doesn't work, the front door was just
What? It does,
about to
Akiba
be
has
weak enough.
stats, right?
D6 and strength.
That's what I thought it was.
Yes,
Do I have
he has a D6. Or they have a D6. I'm not sure.
So I got a 5.
It has
so
a D6. A
so
5?
plus 1.
So a +1. Okay, now it's a 4. I can
Oh,
break through the window. If I get
so
the
you
plus.
do. So you take a bone, and you. There's glass everywhere. You're on the lower. There's, I guess, 2 floors to this place. You're on the lower one because I guess the higher one wouldn't make sense.
Oh, this is good.
As you go in, you see that you seem to have just entered Acantha's room. She's totally out. She did not get at all. And there's like really dark in here, so you can't really tell too much of what's actually in this room, but it seems fairly tidy. You could, and I guess there's a door to go to like the main
She
area.
opens the door.
Okay. Kima's still with you, right?
Yeah.
That's just having a fun like.
I just
Scooby-Doo,
care.
but
I
more
like go.
crime.
Now, this is when you would ask for stealth. You're literally sneaking through someone's house so you don't wake them up. That is what stealth is for.
But is she
right.
so asleep?
Yeah, I don't think. You could do stealth, you get like a +3
for
like,
this.
Well, no. If she'll succeed no matter what.
No matter
just
what,
doing
in
it
this
for
case, she's not waking up. She's.
And there's nobody else in the house.
I didn't say that. So you made
That is why you would have a stealth.
Okay.
And it would be opposed by the other person's notice.
All right. So 7.
I got a 7. Hold on, I gotta oppose with notice. Oh wow. It's a 10 now.
Tie goes
What's that?
to whoever you want. Because I don't know who the attacker is.
Well, she got a 10 and I got a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a 10?
Yeah, I got
I
a
thought you got a 7. Well, then you win.
So I guess between both of your attempts to break down, well, that sort of did block of the first door, and then break into the window. As you open the second door,
Jesus Christ.
your friend Linkle shows up with an axe. It's the axe you gave him earlier.
Oh, yeah.
It seems that he's not really good with it still, so he.
It's my axe.
You gave it to him.
I ask him. I literally go like this, and Akima just tackles him
Why?
and pins him to the ground.
Are you an intruder? Stop intruding! Stop it!
She just like puts her hand over his mouth. I need you to stop. I have reason to believe that someone broke into my house recently. And I need to know if maybe they broke into your house too. And so, do you know, have you seen a person with a green velvet cloak that looks like this? And she pulls this little piece out and like waves it in front of his hand in the dark, his face in the dark. He goes, you have to tell me if you've seen this because he could be dangerous.
So, as you do this, in the darkness, you just hear somebody in the darkness.
No! No!
Oh, Linkle, are you okay? Is someone hurt? No one can harm you, I'm sure. Oh no! What could it possibly be? So someone is kind of freaking out. You have no idea who it can be. It's so dark.
We only talked to her a couple times, but Kyle knows that voice. Are you fucking
So
kidding
she
me?
gets up.
This sucks!
Goes over
This
to a
sucks shit.
lantern.
Why would you just break into a home?
A loving home with me and my wife!
I turn on the light, like a lantern or whatever, and I go over to Linkle's stupid face, and I go, did you break into my house, Linkle? Linkle, did you break into my house?
I did not.
Break
Technically.
into my house?
Can I, please don't kill me, explain?
You could try.
I would just like to explain to you
Yes?
what I did.
Okay. Go.
I-
Maybe the short version.
Right. Dory's now seeing you, frozen in fear, slowly backed up.
Oh, hello, sweetheart. You're alive.
You've come for me. No!
I was...
Lenkel, protect me!
Oh, dear.
So, Lenkel...
I hate this game. I can't believe I was excited to play again. This sucks.
I can't even... the chain of events that have occurred... Okay.
Yeah, I can put the dots together. I can trace.
You know how? It is my job. It is my job to go around and put out the flyers for the Blumblums. You've seen the name change, by the way. Right?
Yes.
The Blumblums.
Yeah.
I didn't suggest it, but it's been big. It's been big. We've had no one come that was new. There was someone who came around who said they were a regular, but Adelia's been gone for about like a week or so. So she was looking for you. She was looking for you guys.
Oh,
but she put me in charge while she was gone. She said it was an emergency.
Complete
So I figured,
mistake. Continue.
Right.
Short version. Come on.
Haha.
I'm tired too.
I was canning out flyers.
Yes, you said that.
I put flyers around your home, so this way you know
Every
about
time. Yeah.
Yes, and I heard that someone was in your home, which was weird, because I just thought that was weird, because normally you'll come out, but this person seemed like they were in distress, and I, as a hero.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, that's the word for it.
That there's interesting words these days.
I saw that.
I haven't heard that one.
She was in danger, so I came back and I put the flyers down, and I came back and I had an axe, and then I used the axe to break into your home. It was one time, I won't do it again. And then I took the axe and then I broke her, but I don't know how she got in there, but I'm sure it had to be a weird accident, and then I broke it, and then I saw that there was like a weird thing, and I didn't go in, but I because the door was, I didn't even touch it, but I ran out of your house, and then I saved, her name's Noreen, I've saved her life, and I am her eternal hero now. And I figured also I'm in charge of the Blumblums right now. So if I'm in charge right now, that means I could hire employees, and I've hired her as well. She is fine. We're fine. Don't tell Adelia. I did any of the, well, you could say that it was with everyone else thought it was a good idea.
Well, I am happy you survived, Noreen.
That's great!
You haven't spoken to anyone about our conversations, have you?
Just Lenkel.
Oh, that's fine. Right, Lenkel? Nothing passes betwixt those lips?
No.
Good. Well, I'm so tired. Oh, where's your room?
I normally sleep on the ground. I wasn't given the privilege yet. Adelia said I need to work harder in the kitchen.
Now I know why she gets along with us. You gotta sleep on the ground, baby.
Well, I am going to go to bed. I am glad that neither of you have died for your indiscretions. And she goes over to the door, opens it up, calls Akima, and walks out.
You just let this be?
And then she takes the cloak, comes back, takes his cloak.
Stole his cloak! He first his memoirs, now his
Now his cloak.
Oh, he's all his money on this one cloak. Gone. Okay, so...
It's imperfect anyway. He ripped a piece off.
It is true. When he was actually he actually cut the cloak, he was very sad about it. Well, now you stole the whole thing, so it...
God,
He doesn't need it.
He
doesn't need it. Go get your own. It's mine now. Swap
So you leave wearing Lenkel's beautiful velvet cloak.
He broke my door. I take his cloak. It's even.
I guess you go home to where you left Jeremiah unconscious, and then you just go to
Go to
sleep.
bed. Go to bed.
You just...
I go into my bed. I cuddle up with Akima and I go to bed.
Alright. So, alright, that was an interesting day you both had. Both of you had
I did
very
it.
different days.
I did it.
So let's see. I made these notes like a month ago too, and I'm like, huh, okay.
It's been a bit.
It's been a
a
little bit.
minute. Let's get a close-up on Lauren's incredulous face.
That's my face. Why are you looking at incredulous? I do a lot of, I can't even describe it.
I do a lot of drugs.
Oh, no.
She's like, I do a lot of... Never mind. It's called
the
Candy Rockets.
Fizzle Rocks is the one you're thinking of. Fizzle Rocks.
Oh, it's because, the rocket ship. I still don't know what happened with that.
He gets shot before he can take off in it.
Yeah, but I just want to know... There's so many problems.
Yeah, me too, dude. I want to know a lot.
So, you guys wake up, I would hope, refreshed after all of your discoveries and adventures.
I feel good. I bet Michael feels great. He slept for at least 12 hours.
Yeah, whenever you used to drug Jeremiah,
It was the tea. It was 100% the tea.
Oh, just how long did it tend to last?
Oh, like a few hours. Yeah.
Okay,
if not more.
Jeremiah assumes he had a restful sleep.
Yeah.
And for Korchia, where did you end up just going back home to sleep? Okay, so yeah, you wake up too, fairly restful. I guess minus, I guess for you, you had to deal with the fact that some people who were leaning on you didn't get the help they needed in time. So.
I mean.
I know,
I'm gonna be level no.
Huh.
It kind of sucks, but
Kinda.
in the same breath, Korchia's not gonna torture themselves about it.
So you did have a restful sleep.
Whack shit. No, I didn't say that either. Korchia has 2 wounds. But,
yeah, I forgot you're incredibly injured.
2 wounds and Korchia feels a little bad, but
not enough to be like, ugh.
It's not gonna keep them up for a week. Korchia has not slept in a bed in a month and a half.
True. Okay, so it's a brand new day. What would you guys like to do? So do you guys let me know. I forgot.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. I'll wake up Jeremiah gently.
Oh, hey.
Oh, how did you sleep? You just knocked out like a rock once you hit the floor.
Yeah, I don't know. I must have been pretty tired from...
I mean, I slept very long, too. Very restful.
Yeah, it's nice that you let me stay here,
I mean, you can stay as long as you want. But, if you need anything, I'm going to go into town, sell some things. Maybe get you some stuff so you can start up your little tree house or whatever. But you can stay here until it's done.
All right. If I am to believe you as well, you were just kind of on your own, not employed by anyone to kill me.
No, I don't really work for people to kill people. I do what I feel is right.
Right. So yeah, if there's anything that you find, if you need my help, as long as it's from here, I'm willing to give it. So.
Well, the thing you can do for me, I usually go around, maybe get some food. My stores are very low. You could hunt until I come back.
That's easy enough.
Do not go in the back room like I asked.
I won't. I have a bad feeling about it.
That's good. That means that your natural instincts are taking over. It's called fight or flight. And I would suggest you do this second.
Run away?
Run
away?
Yeah.
Run away from me because I'm going to murder you?
No, I meant the back room. I meant of the back room.
Okay.
So I'm going to go into town. Do you need anything specific?
Any of the money from the stuff we took would be great.
Well,
that's
a
what
lot
I'm
of the
looking for
things
right
need to
now.
be converted first, so that's what I'm trying to do.
Well,
The majority of the things we found in the Valterra are loot, not money.
I do have connections that can help you. I will say that if you sell it to the church, you're probably going to get full value. Or possibly more, depending on what it is. For the other ones, especially for the House of Lion stuff, if you sell to your house, you get a very, very large amount of money, but the other houses might not be as interested.
Okay.
Yeah, if there is anything that... I wish I could go into town.
I mean, I don't think I have. Hold on, let me see. How long does this last? Not very long, I think.
What? Illusion? 5 rounds. So, a minute.
So,
You can extend it.
yeah, I
What?
could. So here's the deal. I can work some magic.
Okay.
Like, change your face, make you look like a different person, maybe not a wanted person.
That would be disguise.
Right. But what I'm saying is, first week, I got this new velvet cloak that you could use in town. Cover your face up, and then when you need to talk or...
Oh, this is so gaudy.
Yeah. But if you need to talk or do anything like that, I can put a projection of someone else's face on your face.
Oh, that's incredibly helpful.
Yes, but that way you can go into town and help me know the value of the things. Because usually I just get for base price. I don't mind. But if you need the more money...
Oh, I like more money, yeah.
Then probably I need you. I could probably persuade them to give me more, but I don't know the actual worth of it.
I would love to help. If this magic of yours works, then
Well,
we can
so-
go together.
It doesn't last very long. That's the problem.
This shouldn't take long.
So I will cast it as soon as we are there. So first we will just cover your silhouette with this very gaudy cape. No one would be caught dead wearing this cape. So don't worry.
Who are you talking to? Akeem is just like peering through the window.
I gave him the scrap to play with.
Aw.
I have to
Now
shuffle
he's
him.
gonna really... Yeah, I just realized it just smells like Lankle. It's gonna be a mess. So... yeah, so Zeremoth puts on the cloak. It's actually, like, much shorter on him than Lankle because... I don't know, Lankle's the size of a little bean. So, yeah. He's ready to
go.
go. Now that you have the addition of Zeremoth, anything you try to sell will have, like, a bonus to it.
Oh,
He knows
cool.
who to sell it to.
Cool.
So he knows somebody.
Yeah, he knows everybody.
Yeah.
That actually, that was going to be after Korchia's morning of, like, planting the new plants and, like, sort of, like, figuring out what they want to do with them. Korchia's next step is going to be to go and try and hawk their share.
Okay.
And I would like to do something that we have as a rule in the setting that we haven't used yet.
Okay.
Kat, could you shuffle that deck just a little bit?
Yeah. Let me do
I'd like to use I Know Somebody.
Okay.
I Know Somebody is an optional rule where, you know, as long as you don't abuse it, you can be like, oh yeah, I know somebody. And, like, as long as the situation allows. So, like, Korchia has... like some tableware and some cartography tools and like just some random junk from a big bag of loot. So Korchia wants to see if they know someone who could like help them hawk it or just strip it for materials.
Okay, I would...
Got it.
Well, for this, like, would you tell me or I would choose who you would know?
So the way it works is I'm going to draw a card.
Ooh, I like this.
So I say what kind of person I'm looking for.
Right.
So I say, in this case, I'm looking for a metallurgist. Like maybe like a jewelry crafter or just like someone who can replicate maybe, let's say, the silverware. Because like this is like nice looking silverware. So I'm looking to flood the market. But yeah, like one thing that Korchia loves is devaluing stuff that the nobles take very seriously. Korchia thinks it's hilarious.
Okay.
So like
Alright.
melt down a bunch of the silver that we got from the pit and turn that into like silverware cast in molds after like the super intricate silverware of the merchants and then just release a bunch of it on the market so the merchants have to buy new silverware.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna mess with everyone by doing this.
Korchia thinks it's hilarious. A bane on Kyle's roll, please. Prince! What have I done to you? I've been nothing but kind.
I love this. Thank you.
Oh shoot! I forgot that the first thing we cast has backlash.
Yep, the first spell we fail.
Oh, fail!
Fail.
Oh, thank God! I was
Yeah.
like, no, the
So like
illusion.
if you beef it.
Yeah, if you... It's gonna be real bad.
So I'm looking for a metallurgist, and I'm going to draw a card, and based on the number and suit, it's going to tell me my relationship to them and the current state of that relationship. Oh no.
Oh no?
On the plus side, it wasn't clubs, which would have been familial. On the downside, I drew the 5 of spades, which is a professional relationship. So it's like a colleague or someone that like I have like business engagements with. And the lower the number, the worse the current state of our relationship. So this is definitely in the lower 50%. Like this is, there's only 3 cards worse than this one.
You did bad.
Yeah. So this would be me going to see this person. And now you can sort of just color in the details, or we collaborate on the details, like however you want to handle it. Kat could toss some in. I'm fine for whatever.
All right. So,
Put on another song.
They're... Oh, yeah. In Brianna's Sun, they do have metallurgists, especially ones that work with nobles. But that's not... They tend to be popular with that for the opposite reason of what you're doing.
So maybe...
you're not with someone who's working with a noble, you're with someone who actually works more with the common people.
I'm wondering if this is a person, because our relationship has soured, I'm wondering if this is a person who turned into a scab. Like, they were with us, and now they got a real fucking nice deal from, like, a merchant house to work for them. And so now this person is, like, kind of a scab, and maybe that's why we don't like each other.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah. Because that 5 is bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, yeah.
So, what kind of person should this be, Kat?
What kind of person should this be?
What are the pronouns you think?
Maybe we should make them them.
Okay, they, them.
They, them.
What noble house are they working for, Lauren?
We should give them big boomer energy.
Okay, so it's a boomer.
According to Smeagol.
Boomer.
They got boomer energy.
Boomer
Go home,
energy.
Boomer.
Underline. I would say it's for a minor house.
Say they come from the greatest generation.
A minor house who wants to... It was a good old days.
Back when Luna Nova was perfect.
Maybe we'll tie them to House Freeze, which isn't really like a big metallurgy family, but like this might be why Korchia's willing to go there because of Zeromus's book. So like in addition to sort of doing this like, oh, I got this stuff for you. Also, what do you know about Norina Freeze? You know? Okay. How's that sound? Okay, so Korchia will just sort of... Howdy doody.
Come in!
Oh,
Wait,
no.
I thought it was a young person with boomer energy.
Oh, he's an old person with boomer energy. I was old. Now he's old.
Young, but with boomer mentality.
Oh, yes. I thought it was old.
Yes,
This is a centrist.
It's a they-them centrist.
This person works for Turning Point Brianna's son.
I literally want them to be in the middle of the room.
Cup it. I can't, the older one that was like...
Just make it an all man. It's fine. It's fine. It's an old person.
I can make him young. I can make him real young.
And also, we will take a name.
Oh, a
we
name.
will take a name that fits the setting, please. Hey there, bud. It's been a while.
I'm surprised you're alive.
Well, that's an awful rude fucking way to greet somebody. Ronvit. That's a good name. Ronvit.
I love it. This is the best.
Oh, yeah, there are 2 I's, yeah.
Yeah, Ronvit.
No, it would be Ronvite.
Really?
Ronvite.
Vite?
It's a strong I.
Oh.
I mean, that's how I would pronounce it. So it's been a bit. I've got good news. I've got stuff. I've got stuff that might interest you.
Do you?
What house is House Freeze associated with? They're like an academic's house, so that would be...
Arialtia?
Arialtia or Rakunin? I forgot.
No, the academic house is Arialtia. I just don't remember if that was because I don't have the...
It wasn't specified in the book. So I guess we'll specify it now.
Yeah,
Arialtia. Okay. Well, I mean... Wasn't Arialtia the school we went to?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And what did I get from the Arialtia place? I do have some Arialtia stuff from the school.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to show them that?
I guess that'll be sort of part of it. I'll be like, all right, so I got some good news for you. when I was poking my little snoot around in the Valterra, I managed to come across some stuff that might interest you. You know, some Arialtia information, some... Well, you know, some...
Well, give it here.
Oleon... Well, hold on. And I'll pull out, like, one of, like, the two-pronged, like, forks from the plates. Well, this is Oleon. This is Oleon. It's not stealing. It's take-having. It's out in the Valterra. It
makes it difficult for me these days.
Now look. Taxation is theft. You know taxation is theft. And this stuff was just out there, so I'm just trying to get by and...
I'm trying to get by too.
I'm trying to appeal to his boomer energy.
I know, it's hard because...
Yeah, I mean, like, they left it out there. I figured I'd bring it in, see if maybe you'd be interested in possibly currying some favor with your noble house, maybe turning out some beautiful lion equivalent cutlery. You know, I'm thinking of you, my friend. Should I give like a persuasion? So this would be, because our relationship is so bad, like this is
minus, like...
What do you think it should be?
You got real low. Like
real low, I would say -2 as well.
Yeah. See, I'm getting better at this.
Yes, you are. He has a very tiny face. Really work that libertarian angle. Y'all got me. Well, because of my bane, I failed the roll.
I'm not gonna fall for your young idea. I'm young too.
You're young too. Like, don't forget, you're young too.
I'm just...
You say an old soul. I'm
not gonna say an old soul.
I will rip you in half.
I'm just respectful of the old ways, you know?
Yeah, so then why didn't you join House Nerdwall? If you were gonna scab, you might as well join a house that goes for the fucking old ways.
Not everyone could just do that. I've tried.
Yeah, you've tried. Ooh, you tried? Ooh, it'd be a shame if someone told that to Lady Norina, or perhaps poor dead Zeromus's sister. You know, the current heads of the family.
I wouldn't tell him.
I would.
So now
so
you're
it'd
going
be it'd be a shame if I found out about them, because actually I had some business with them. You see, I found, and I'm going to take out the journal of Zeromus.
Where'd you get that?
Out in the Vol. Out in the little Valterra.
They're not going to be happy about that.
No, they're not, but it's my civic duty as a friend of the nobility to make sure that they hear this sort of stuff, get this journal. But the problem there is, while I'm there, I might accidentally tell them that, well, dear old, what the fuck do we name this guy? Dear old Ron Veit was thinking about scabbing again, pulling a house to Rona, switching houses, switching courts to Nerdwall.
Oh, I'm not that bad. I would never. Don't.
No one's as bad as someone from House Torona.
I'm just saying, don't spread lies about. I'm
be
very respectful of those that they know what's best.
So I would like to play Shaken in Their Boots, and because it's not necessarily combat. I'm hoping to see if maybe you'll bite this one.
That's what everyone gets.
This is the one where everyone in the scene, which is just him or them, just them. They basically, the mechanic of this is like in a combat they become shaken. But I'm trying to use this to substitute for the fact that I don't have intimidation.
I'll allow it. That's an interesting way of using it.
Okay. So I'm trying to basically shake this person, like put the fear of Korchia into them and be like, well, I think that they'd probably be likely to hang you by your thumbs if they caught wind that you were doing that. So let's say I forget all that, and you just, and I'll put like a bag of the cutlery down. And you just give me a little bit of coin for that. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Good. Go get the scales then.
All right.
Good. I'll wait here.
Just wait. I'm a professional.
Good.
Don't accuse me of not being a professional.
I would never, as long as you maintain your end of the business. Don't try anything funny when you're out of my eyesight.
I've never made a joke in my life. As they go, like.
Not a funny one.
I don't like jokes.
No, I don't understand the concept. So,
a very tiny face.
I saw that tweet that's doing
that's like one of the main goofs on the fucking Turning Point guy is like they just like shrink his face marginally because like that's just people are like your face looks tiny and so they've slowly shrunk his face in like doctored versions of the pictures that still get shared by boomers. It's so good.
Oh, the boomers don't know.
It's so funny.
They don't know.
A boon for the GM and another bane for Korchia. What the fuck did
Who
I
is this?
do? It's Prince Valterra again!
He's doing
Thank
great.
you.
So you have a +1 on your next roll, and I have a -1.
Really? So,
You're dead.
It's
I'm
beautiful.
gonna kill your Monopolian. He's gonna
Never.
grind into a thresher.
the Monopoly is
No,
too
she-
dumb.
Grind straight into a
Kyle
blender.
likes him too much, so that's not
Don't
true.
tell him that.
So,
Fucking clear. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to Prince. I thought we were friends.
Nope.
How did I hurt you? I'm sorry.
The prince is
Ignore
trying
him.
to challenge you.
I did
Prince
say
is
hurt
winning.
me, and Prince is hurting me. So
Therefore,
you know
you're
what?
getting what you want.
I'm
You get
down
what
with
you
it,
deserve.
actually.
You asked for this.
yeah.
Remember
So
that.
yeah.
So yeah, how much? Because you're only giving him what?
I'm giving the
right now?
tableware.
And you have a lot of it, correct?
I mean, we stole it from that house, so I would
have a lot-
imagine
I'm
we
trying to
have
remember
like
you got a lot.
at least a sack, like
Right.
a long table.
And you
setting
were able to
worth.
keep everything because
We
you
were able to
did
keep the
really well
tableware,
in
yes.
survival roll. That's worth a lot.
Unionize the chat, you motherfuckers.
Power to the people.
How do people?
I fucking hate this chat. Boon for Avana, bane for Korchia.
Yay! Boo!
So,
I'll put right here.
due to my bad knowledge of
Mm-hmm.
the, amounts of things, would you? How much would you say would be good for this? Because we could. I
It's
can
up
tell
to,
you if
it's
less
up
or
to
no.
you. I would say, you know what I would
I
say?
know I'm gonna make it too high.
Like, what are you thinking? Because I won't lie. The economics in Savage Worlds, because they're so variable from setting to setting,
Yeah.
are really fucking whack to me. Like, but I use a lot of stuff. I spend a lot of money on stuff in Savage Worlds, unlike in D&D, where it's just like, yeah, we have 1,000,000 gold and we don't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Um,
Especially for this. Like, what about 50?
I would say, like, yeah, like around like 50 to
Okay, so I was right.
60-ish.
That's
I
what
would
I was
say.
thinking. Yeah, look at
Yeah,
that.
like anywhere. I would say really genuinely like anywhere from like 30 to 60 coins.
So 50's alright.
Yeah.
So 50.
Yeah.
So you
Uh-oh.
Wheel windfall for the road for Korchia. Thank you.
who did that?
Gontes, my only fucking friend.
Also, thank you, Gontes.
Right, so I have an even 401 gold. Or 401
401k
coins.
That's a
for
we got
retirement.
the one. But alright.
Oh, because I've had 1 gold for a
I
while.
know, it's really
Leave me the
funny
fuck
to me.
alone. I need to see what windfall does. Oops. Keep going. Don't mind
no,
me.
yeah. So you got this.
I've hawked it.
And we'll see what does
Oh, I
is
draw
there
a Benny.
anything else before-
Give me a Benny.
Alright. It's not as
I
fun when I give you
guess.
Thank you, Gontes.
I
Good
know.
hands.
My only
I
friend.
want to throw it like last time because I did it
The
too
only
hard.
person who
You
likes
did.
me.
You hit the whole other side. I remember that.
Is there anything else you want to do with them before you go?
No, not really. I was just looking to get rid of some of our stuff.
No, that's fine. I know. Okay.
Yeah, and also demonstrate sort of like how this rule
Yeah.
sort of works.
I just wanted to make
A
sure.
boon has been added to Linkle and only Linkle.
Only Lego.
Lego gets a +1 on his next
I'm
roll.
just gonna write that down.
To play both
One.
sides. I'm playing both sides. That way I always
You're
come
not
out on
supposed-
top.
Mac, you're not supposed to tell. You're not supposed to tell them when you're doing both sides. When you're
Okay,
playing
okay.
both sides.
Lauren, Kat's gonna betray you. I'm playing both sides.
So, yeah, I guess because you already went because you didn't roll yet.
No,
But
I
you
rolled
have to
anyway.
first roll to make sure you do the spell correctly.
Well, that would be if someone like comes to talk to
To
Zaramiah.
to
Right, 'cause you're only
Zaramiah.
wearing the clothes.
So first of all, I want to have him point out what stalls would be good for the loot we have.
We have a lot of stuff from the Alliance. We have stuff from the Arialtia.
Yeah, that's all we're
Abia. Arialtia, and so some stuff that we can sell from that stuff, and we have. I'm gonna keep the Alliance seal. I feel like we could use that. And maybe I'll ask him for any information he can get me too.
Okay.
But first, let's try to sell. So if he can point out some stalls to me first, then I will cast the spell so that way I don't have to cast it constantly.
Did that works. So I guess for the Alliance, the best place to sell those would be people from House Alliance.
Okay.
You realize, as you're going around with Jeremiah, that there seems to be some sort of commotion with them at the moment. There's a lot more of them. Which you
Bane
also tell by
doesn't
the...
stack. It doesn't stack.
Plus 50.
I will take 2. I will take 2
Just being
Banes.
harmed if he doesn't-
Lenkel gets a Benny.
Lenkel, the most powerful player in all of the games.
He's not going to show up for the rest of the session. Congratulations.
Wait, what happened to that girl that was tied up in Avana's house? Lenkel saved her, and now they have sex.
I didn't say that.
He fucks.
I didn't
Lenkel?
say that.
I guess Lenkel fucks
Definitely.
now?
I didn't say any of that.
Yeah,
So-
but Lauren, it's implication.
Hey, look, it's just...
Lenkel
okay,
fucks. Chad has erupted into Lenkel fucks.
Chad!
It's canon.
But I just have to write this down in the list.
Is it though? It's canon.
Michael fucks.
Lenkel fucks.
Alright, so like I was saying, there seems to be just some sort of general commotion.
He does what he thinks fucking is, yes.
Lenkel does fuck.
It seems like there's like a wedding that's gonna be taking place.
A wedding?
A wedding.
What is this wedding?
That you probably will have to...
When I ask,
Yeah.
I'll ask Jeremiah what that means.
I have absolutely no clue what
Oh,
you're
okay,
talking
so
about.
maybe
I mean,
it's a
sometimes-
joining of something.
Where's your voice?
Oh, I said it. Well, it's a joining of something. I don't know what it means.
That's the voice. Could
That person said that that they were joining something, but I don't know what that
Do you mean you
means.
don't understand the concept of wedding or who's being married?
Weddings.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Hires,
So when there's two people who
Yes, I
decide-
know what sex is. Yes.
No.
When there's
No.
two people.
I
That
know what
decide-
sex is. I saw Lenkel last night.
Come on, mid coitus. It was awful. Continue.
It was grotesque, but somehow beautiful.
Well, have you the idea of it's freaking me out.
You fucking did it.
I didn't do it. You're doing it. I didn't do it.
I'm on strike. I'm getting
I didn't do it.
I'm getting water. Keep going.
I'm pretty sure he was crying.
I feel like that would be that would
Normal.
So
two people who may or may not want to spend their lives together.
okay, so they just live together.
Basically, they share stuff.
Oh, are we married?
No.
Okay, so it's like a ceremony.
Yeah, they got to do that first. That's the only.
Oh, okay. Whew. Wanted to make sure I didn't do that by
It would
mistake.
be that bad.
No, I'm just saying I don't want to enter into anything I didn't know. If someone said, "Oh, do you live with anybody?" I can't just be like tied down. I guess that would be weird.
I guess it would be.
Yeah. Yes.
But I guess if it seems to be with the houses. The only thing I can say, a lot of the time they do it for alliances.
Okay, so like making it powerful for them, I guess.
Right.
Okay. So I walk up to the first person, I guess, in the crowd.
Okay. You notice a lot of, for people from Alliance household, they have either that dragonfly motif.
That's good.
Motif.
Yes, that is correct.
Because I could have pronounced it motif, and that's wrong.
No, motif is
Motif.
correct.
Ah.
Motif.
That's what I did. I didn't pronounce it wrong.
I know. Congratulating you.
Oh, thank you. But you also see a lot of people wearing red cloaks.
Red cloak.
Red. You don't know. They seem to be also richly dressed. Lion is very gaudily dressed. These people all seem to have similar like uniforms. You don't know what that means, though, other than the fact that they look pretty rich too.
Oh. Well, they seem to be rich. Maybe we can get money from them.
Oh, they all seem to be of House Arialtia. All the school. They have the same uniforms.
Fucking nerds.
Oh, okay. So someone from House Arialtia and someone from House Olion, then.
That's my guess.
Okay.
Well, that means they might want all the stuff.
Right. Maybe for a contract signing, you have to get some things to put together, and then they sign a thing.
Close enough.
Okay. I get it. This is fun. Okay.
So, I guess what
I'm having a good time.
so you could roll to sell to some of the people.
Someone might want this for a ceremony. Sold.
See a lot of people who don't seem to normally be, because you around town, who aren't normally in town seem to be tourists and we're very excited about your wares.
Oh, yes. I'm going to have an auction.
Come here, Mark. Come and get robbed.
Some people who are, like, not tourists to this place are looking a little concerned, but are just allowing this to occur.
So,
Wow, like there's no like dealing with contact, just straight up just like, hey, I've set up a booth in the Noble District, come buy this shit.
They're very excited.
what should be the base price? I don't want to oversell them or undersell them.
You want to oversell.
Oh, okay. Oversell. Okay. So, 2 gold
Coins.
coins.
Still, hold on. Do you mind doing your magic so I can assist?
Okay. Remember, it only lasts for a little while. I'll tap you when it's about to pop off, so that way maybe I'll talk afterward because
Right,
you've
like, I'll
already
start-
established it.
Because you might want more than 2 coins.
That's true. Okay.
If it was me, I would want many coins.
Money. I do want many coins because it's going to help us, like you said, right?
Oh, it will help.
Okay, then that's what we need. Then I'm not very. I've just lived without it, but if this is going to work,
It's a
we
lot
need to
more
make it.
fun to live with it, which,
Oh,
now that we're living together, I could show you all of the...
That
The
sounds.
wonders of drugs.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Recreational
So
drugs.
the one that costs the most is the gold one, so we will use that one.
Again, it's just single coin.
The coin
economy.
one.
It's a single coin
Oh,
economy.
there's one coin.
One coin.
So multiple coins.
And I believe the coins are pewter.
Pewter coins.
They were aluminum.
Which one is it?
No, that's aluminum is like the super
Oh, yeah. It's
rare metal.
Alright.
Yeah, pewter is a very, very cheap alloy to produce.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to cast my magic on him.
Yes.
Oh,
Once you do this, we will
goodness.
determine what happens next.
I think it's a D8. Yeah.
All right.
You have a +1 on this one.
Oh
from
yes,
your
I
boon.
got a boon. Please don't kill me.
Please don't.
8.
8?
Yes.
Okay, that you are so good, because it would have been real bad if you messed that up here.
Can I spend a Benny to make a reroll?
No.
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 Never.
Fine.
So we,
Haters.
the first thing Jeremiah does, because you were kind of just standing in the center, waving around priceless objects, he kind of grabs you and pulls you to the side a bit. So you're still among things, but you look less conspicuous.
Okay.
He's also doing it for, like, insane prices. You don't understand. You were willing to do it for 2 coins. He's trying to sell it for, like, 200 coins.
Oh, that
That
seems
is-
like a lot more coins.
like-
That's too many
That's
coins.
way too many coins.
That's a lot of coins.
But then sometimes some like excited nobles will come up, and it's really weird because even though he's asking for 200, he'll accept like 150 coins. It's not what he originally agreed upon, but they're doing it anyway.
That's so weird.
I don't understand.
Why?
So,
That's not even close to what he wanted.
he just is handing you coins, and you said, wait, how long does the magic last again?
5 rounds, which I don't know how many seconds is 5
Like
rounds.
a minute.
Like a minute.
A minute. And then you can extend it.
I can extend it as
You
well.
can extend it for additional power.
so
points.
it
But
is-
the same. Well, it's up to you if you
It's
want to
3
extend it.
PowerPoints, so I can just keep. He can use his own voice. I don't think anyone's.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no
what
one's
his
gonna
voice
recognize
is.
his voice.
So I'm just gonna keep that, and then I can do it like 3 times. So for like
3 minutes.
Yeah.
With the full refreshes, you could probably get him to because it's not. I don't believe it's a 1-to-1 conversion for
Oh, is it?
extending. I think it's just 1 point per round.
okay.
So, or no, it's 1 point to refresh it all complete. I'll look at the rules later, but like go 5 minutes tops.
Okay,
is what
so
I'm saying.
yeah. So what I'll do is he could do 5 minutes of haggling, and then I can get the stuff basically.
Okay. So within like 5 minutes of haggling, because you had what was on your person exactly again, if you don't mind?
I had.
I know you're keeping the Orion.
And seal. We're
Right.
keeping that
Keeping
separate. Shoot. We had
What are you looking
50 gold worth of loot.
50 coins.
Oh, coins.
What are you trying to sell?
Yeah, I was just kidding. Like what
I
exactly
have
were?
the tracks. We have,
Do you have the boots too?
boots.
Books too?
We have the House Olion Goblet, the Nerdwall Plate, the Nerdwall Vase. We have some Silor Academy books. You have a bag of bones. We have a big bag of Olean loot. The Olean
That's
seal.
what it was.
You just want to do
big
the big bag of loot.
That was what I wanted.
And we'll toss the goblet into there too. So whatever you guys end up with, we're gonna add.
All right, because you
20,
had a whole
25
bunch. I would say, in total, it was a lot.
Yeah,
like,
you just literally said
would-
put down a
Just
buttload.
said big bag of loot.
If I say like 300, is that too much, or should be?
300 is a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
So like, we would genuinely have to sit down and figure out like, because one thing I'm a super stickler for is like, how does an economy in a magical world
Right,
work?
because you stole a lot of stuff.
So yeah, if we sold a lot of stuff, then what I would say genuinely is like roll 2 D100s.
Okay.
And
So-
like that, and then that
Will be what it is.
is what
Alright,
you
'cause yeah,
get.
So do you mind rolling that?
Because like the
Okay.
market's weird today.
So it's gonna be a hunt.
Did you succeed with a raise?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So
And then, well, just do this, and then we'll see.
I got a 64.
So 64, and then roll one more time.
13.
So that's 77 plus the 25 from the goblet, so like 100 and...
What would a
100 and
bane
change.
do to that?
Bane will not work on a money roll because it's just like a random D100 roll, but it would be a -1, so you would make one less coin.
Okay, so you got 101, like the Dalmatians.
Yeah. So it would be. Is that what it was?
If it's
77.
plus 25.
So that would be 102 minus 1, 101. Yeah. So 101 gold, which is a good amount. Like that's nothing to scoff at.
So the only thing though, which might be fine.
Because we're not doing like our living expenses. So like
Right.
Yeah,
that money, let's just say, was
I just wanted to
spoken
make
for.
sure it's, yeah.
This is what we have after.
Okay.
Okay. So once you, I guess the spell is wearing off. Jeremiah is in the middle of haggling something when he realizes something is. Does the person who the spell happens to, do they even realize, I should ask first, when something's going wrong, or is it more like the other people notice it? That was just a Lauren question.
I mean, that would be a Lauren question for how does magic work in this world?
Yeah,
Because
it's
like
weird.
the Savage World rules are kind of just
Oh,
like
they don't?
it do like it.
Okay,
it
so-
doesn't
If
magic.
someone
Like
is,
she
like-
would know it's about to falter.
Yeah, they wouldn't really know unless they tried to touch him, or
Okay.
if they doubted it, they can make a smarts roll. If they fail it, they would know it's wrong.
So, because I guess Jeremiah wouldn't notice right away.
No,
Like, that's what it
I
is.
would probably tap him if it was close to the time.
Okay. So as in this case, it's like right at the end. He's in the middle of haggling something.
And how much
so
is he
he's-
trying to haggle for,
It
basically?
is something that he's attempting to sell for 40.
40
coins.
coins. Okay,
Um,
so I'm going to tap him on the shoulder.
So he realizes, puts his little hood up, and he's like, "Well, you could talk to my friend here."
I'm so sorry. So what is the item? Let's just say whatever it is.
It is a lion fancy like dish that sort of looks like a little bird.
Sauce.
A little bird,
bird.
little bird dish,
Little bird
bird
dish.
dish. See, I think that this could be actually worth more than this because this bird. I mean, I would eat anything off of this, don't you say? And she's going to try to like
Jesus Christ.
persuade this person, like
Wow.
charm them.
Does this person find Avana physically attractive?
That's I know I have
Oh,
to ask
yeah.
that every time.
Then plus
So
one
like
to the
she
roll.
puts her leg up on the table and like puts the thing and she's like, oh look, and she takes like a piece of fruit. out
Oh,
of
isn't
it.
this fucking hot? That's what she's doing.
Not like that.
What are you talking
understand.
about?
It makes perfect sense what she's doing.
Oh my god! I meant like if she had like a chair, she'd be like putting her foot up like
people
this,
want this.
with like and put like it here
Okay.
on her foot,
Okay.
like put it here and then have it and go like that off of it, like
That
oh
looks
my
delicious.
gosh. Yes, you should try. Here, do you want to come over here?
Yeah.
Oh, but I mean, I'm so sorry. This would be your plate. It's worth more than that, I'd say. So I'm gonna just try to persuade him, I guess. I don't know.
So,
Oh, would it be again? Well, no, you said it.
persuasion
You did.
plus 1.
Yeah.
I think legs are sexy. Whatever. Fuck off.
Apparently, this person has a fucking thigh fetish, and a calf fetish, and a foot fetish, because that was a lot of explosions.
Oh,
Shut up.
no. What did you guys?
13. 14.
No, 14.
It's plus 1.
15, excuse me, 15.
With the boon. Thick thighs.
So they're so enraptured by your thighs, I guess, that not only do they give you the 40, they just give you an extra 10. For,
So add 10 gold.
You've done it.
1. Oh, wait, I have now 201.
No, not an extra 100. An extra...
No. I know, because I had 50 gold earlier, right?
Well, no, your gold is right here.
Oh.
Have you not been keeping tally of that?
No.
Well, then deduct 100 gold from that and then add this new amount to it, and that's your total.
I trust you guys with money because I don't know.
Okay.
So then deduct it by 100 for not keeping track of your fucking
Oh,
money.
why is that? No, I've been
No,
keeping
you
track of it before
You just get a
that.
bonus.
That's true.
Jeez. I haven't spent it.
Avana
Vana
is
hasn't spent
definitely
any money.
Avana is definitely wearing leggings, I tell you.
I'm wearing
I would say
leggings.
she's definitely not.
I wouldn't say she's wearing leggings. That seems
She's not
generous.
Wearing, she's wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all.
I think
So,
she just wears things that make her feel nice. So the guy buys it.
Oh yeah, they leave. This is the treasure that they'll keep in their family for generations.
But like before the dude leaves, he's like, ah, like just like licks the part of the plate your
I
hand
refuse
was
to do
holding.
that. I would never do that. You're a criminal. So
He's a noble. They're all perverts.
They're all perverts.
They're all
So I take
sex
away the
criminals.
stall. I put the stuff.
they're my. Is it all of your selling ability? Great job. Your friendship points went up. Your whole social rank has increased.
I'm so glad we're friends.
A real
I am
Kintaro.
too.
Yes.
What? No, not
No.
Kintaro.
Yes.
No, no.
That Noah.
Yes, of course
Noah.
it's Noah.
Stop.
Noah.
You know you did.
You know what you did, Noah.
You know what you did.
Yeah, you have succeeded in a fantastic way. Both of you, in very different ways, but have done great. I guess
I've missed like
Jeremiah would
everything.
want to head back. You don't have to go with him, but like he, you know.
Well, what do you want me to
Kintaro
buy? Did you
away.
just want the gold, or
The
did you want me
golden
to buy
boy.
something for you?
Right now, the gold is fine. If you could just give me some of the
Again, not gold. It's
Oh,
gold.
I'm
I
sorry.
apologize. We're so used to it.
I'm
It's
so
what it
used to
is.
gold.
I
Okay.
I
Yeah, we have to
explicitly
break
wanted to make the economy not based
No,
on
no,
gold.
no, we understand.
I
It's just-
know.
Yeah.
So do you want the coins now, or?
Yeah, if you give it to me now, that would be fine.
Okay,
Promise
so-
not to leave at the moment. Can't really do so because of, you know, everyone being dead, but this will help me out a bit.
Okay, so I give him like 120 gold. Or coins, damn it.
Thank you for being so generous.
Lenkel does fuck.
Who is asking that question?
Oh, I guess Noah read up. And
Noah's
just,
caught up.
and just Noah went, Lenkel
All of
Fox.
these boons to Lauren for doing such a good. So Lauren, we're gonna give you a bunch of +1s on your next few rolls.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
doing
you,
good.
Prince of
thank you.
Valterra, who's saying you're doing such a good job running this game.
Because I'm so nervous.
Don't worry, Smeagol said Lenkel has luscious lips, so that'll bring you right back down. Let's get a close up on that one.
No, I don't think he does.
Well, you are the DM. You're the boss.
I feel like his
I don't think he
lips would be
does.
like paper
Lenkel fucks.
flying in the wind. It's not a good image.
Lenkel, I love how thin your lips are.
That's exactly how that would go.
Every time I give you a kiss, Lenkel, my lips get a paper cut. They're just so thin.
Bird lip, Lenkel. I guess I'm into that.
All right, so you guys have made money and
Johnny
did
Test
various
with
things.
crack.
Okay, so while
yeah.
if he leaves with his money, whatever, I'm gonna stay in the market and listen for any information because there's a lot of people in town. So this might be a good idea to get some information I've been looking for.
All right.
Noah asked if he visits if he can play Lenkel.
I
Oh
will
my
allow
God!
that. I will-
Lenkel is the stand-in character for guests.
Yeah, anyone who comes in gets to play Lenkel, and then whatever happens, I guess, is canon.
Whatever happens, happens.
That was his canon. Noah, it would be so funny. We would give you a ridiculous
You would
outfit,
green cloak. That
green
just-
cloak.
I hate this.
We'd do your.
What do you
We'd
feel?
give you a wig.
You
It
would
would
need
be
to-
great.
yeah.
It'd be so good.
I could tell you if anyone comes
We
to
do your
guess
nails.
Lenkel's deep backstory, which exists. Only you will be privy to these secrets.
I hate this game.
Oh my God.
I can't believe I was excited to play this game again.
You do need a big hat. I feel like a big hat needs to happen.
Big hat.
Deep
Logan.
lore, Lenkel.
I can't argue with the deep
Deep lore, Lenkel.
Deep lore Lenkel.
DLL.
Okay, do you want to give me a roll for overhearing things? Notice?
Probably.
Right? No,
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I'm just listening, not really.
You're just trying to observe.
Yes.
Big Hat Langle, inventor of all great
Oh, I have a +1
sorceries
because of my
and
boon, or did that happen already?
I think she has a
How many
+1, right?
boons?
boons don't stack. Again,
No, that's
that's
why
what I
I'm
mean, it's a
asking.
new
How many
roll.
boons did I get?
1.
Oh, okay. So I
But
don't
there
have
were
another
like
boon.
additional ones on top of that, but you hadn't used the one yet. So we will give you this one as your last one.
Okay,
I'm not
yay.
using
Okay,
this.
as a 4, I succeed.
Oh, good. Okay. So you are able to hear 2 things.
Okay.
One in a general sense because of your understanding of weddings now.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be the wedding of 2 people who you have not heard of. One is Gossamer Olion and someone named Torlia Orioltia. You have no idea who they are, but you just know that there's a lot of people in town for it. And they're very excited to just be a part of whatever this is because they know that Olion weddings tend to be really incredible. Though Orioltia ones seem to be more like formulaic. So they're doing some sort of weird combination that no one is really sure what's going to even happen with this. So it's more like a party. It seems like a fun party.
Seems like a fun one.
Everyone can just come in. They didn't say that, but you assume everyone can just come in and have a good time.
Yeah, it seems
Weddings.
like yeah.
Great.
Do I know when it is?
Oh, that's a good point.
What are the families getting married?
Orialtia and Olion.
Yeah. This will be happening in 3 days. That was what.
2 days or 3 days?
3.
Oh, in 3 days.
I think I said twee or something, but 3.
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Okay.
And the other thing you hear is there is a commotion.
ocean.
By what? I pronounced that right.
In the ocean?
No. I'm trying so hard.
Commotion in the ocean. I'm just rhyming.
Oh, I like that. There's some sort of commotion farther in town. It seems like someone's been arrested.
Again. No, I
didn't do
will listen in to see who.
They don't seem to know. But they just figured that part of town doesn't tend to be really good with the type of people who show up there. So, who knows what they've gotten up to.
So someone was
Nobles
arrested.
suck, actually.
Someone got arrested. Got it.
So, yep. And
The next PC to fail an attack roll drops their weapon.
Nice.
Fumble has been activated.
Oh, you guys are being real mean.
This
I like
includes our allies.
When the first time something happened to any of them. So, yeah.
The first, it won't be
Is there
the
anything
last.
that Korchia is doing right now?
I mean, Korchia's still very much like out on the streets
Just on the street.
and doing stuff today. I guess I would go and check in on Acantha. Acantha.
But you, I guess, also in your travels would notice a lot more of the same tourists. You would notice. I don't know if you would ask anything, but seems to be a lot of Olion, a lot of Orioltia. So just a lot of, in general, a lot more nobles here than you would normally see. And some others from other houses too.
Korch is
but-
playing it smart. They're not fucking with this. Like, gonna go and check on the friend and make sure that she's okay. What with that hand full of fucking flowers?
It's fine. I know you're talking. It's fine.
Don't ever sweat, dude.
Okay. Would you be heading that way too, or would you kind of still be going around after you get the information? Just so I know. I know if we meet up with Korchia at any point.
I mean, Korchia definitely did not tell her that.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I would have the money for Korchia and for Acantha, so she would go probably to Acantha's just to give.
Because it's on the way to Korchia.
Yeah, it's on the way to Korchia's, so Kyle gets a Benny.
Kyle gets one?
Finally. Friends.
And it looks like a Bane happened. A big
That's
Bane.
the Fumblerooski.
Oh, that's the Fumblerooski.
That's the Fumblerooski. That's the 250. 250 Bane. I need to figure out a way to do skills and stuff like the little channel points. We have infinite channel points.
What does that even mean?
It's like the thing you get for watching the game. So that might be what I tie Bane and Boon
And you
to
can
from
use
now
those
on.
for things normally?
I don't know like what the benefit of spending them is. Like I know the benefit of spending them on Mixer is that like after certain thresholds, you gain like the streamer gains an incremental bonus to the money they've made that month.
Oh, wow.
So like
That's
at
pretty
like
cool.
$1 million ember at 1,000,000 energy on Mixer, you get like an extra like 2% on your stuff. The highest I've seen is like 15%, which is a lot considering. Yeah. But that's like behind like 3 million fucking energies, and it's like, oh Jesus Christ, or like 8 million energies.
That's like so much energy.
Thank you for the Benny, Noah.
Thank you, Noah.
And thank you to no one else. Except for Contest. Everyone else is a fucking traitor.
I guess... be nice. Be nice or I'm gonna ban.
Kill me,
as
coward.
you're heading back to the Blumblums, my new
Not calling
favorite
it that.
name is gonna call it the Blumblums.
This is the one that sticks.
Okay, yeah, imagine.
Blue light.
So yeah, you see two people
That's why we would do it.
front of the door. One seems to be a fairly short man with pale skin, short black hair, looks pretty angry, and then a really tall, I guess olive-skinned woman with really brown curly hair that goes pretty long, who looks really bored. Also, there's a bunch of people hauling stuff out of the Bumblebee's house. I would say, based on what you guys were doing, Korchia would arrive there first.
Mm-hmm. Hey there! Howdy! What's going on here? Don't think I've seen you around these parts, neighbors. You moving in?
So the one with short hair who looks like they're having a bad day, sort of walks up to you, just right up. You can leave right now! We are in the middle of an investigation against House Arialtia. They're also, I should admit, they're wearing the red robes as well.
Red robes of...
Arialtia house.
So this is Arialtia stuff.
Yeah. But this seems to be fancier
I
than the ones that
I don't
were...
quite think that you're in the noble gardens. I think you're kind of here in the Quarter of Coins, so not really quite sure you have jurisdiction here. This strikes me as volunteer watch jurisdiction, noble.
The one who looks super bored is just... So I understand if, like, you wouldn't be able to figure it out with your...
I got my big small brain, yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. It's better off if you just leave for now. We've already been informed that this person in this house, besides committing a bunch of other crimes, tried to destroy an Arialtia school. That's real bad. That's real
Silo
bad.
school. Oh, that's a shame.
It is.
What school? Where was it?
Oh, it was... You do not have to tell them anything! Go away! We have this under control.
You know what? I definitely don't want to interfere with...
You're interfering right now.
Then I'll get right out of your hair. I'm going to play I know somebody. I'm leaving. I am going to go and find someone that I know who is in the volunteer watch, which is basically the, like, anarchist militia that opposes nobles doing shit exactly like this.
Okay, so...
Are you cool with me playing it again in this?
Is that allowed?
I mean,
I
there's
don't
no limit as long as you're not, like, abusing it. Like,
It is fine.
yeah, I'm escalating. I'm escalating right the fuck now. Yeah, so... Would you mind shuffling these for me?
What are you doing?
I know somebody. I'm getting the goddamn volunteer
But
watch.
they have to... No, I'm sorry. It's just a newer thing for me.
Yeah, fuck this. I'm not gonna let the nobles come into
Boon.
mutualist territory.
Boon.
Boon. +1 to the next roll. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Or did you just want
I'll
the
just
top?
take the top. I got a fucking joker. So I'm going to say...
He's your best
So
friend.
so the joker rules are... I think it's if it's a red joker or a black joker. I'm not sure. We haven't really cemented them yet. Do you think it would be more interesting if it's like a black joker if the game master got to decide everything or
There's the other
whatnot?
one.
Yeah.
It's called a thief.
So this is the red joker and this is the black joker. So
Right, and you got the black one.
yeah.
You
So
can get it.
I'll take it, and then on the red one the
I'll
GM will
take it.
decide.
Sure.
Are you cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So then I'm going to say, ooh, definitely not familial.
Wow, joke.
I'm going to say that this is going to be a hearts, which is friends or lovers. So in this case for Korchia, it would be a friend. And I am going to say that this is an ace. Like, we are fucking tight. So, oh, what a fucking pull.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a fucking pull. Good shuffle, Catherine.
I'm
Good
just.
job, Cat.
I was like, you could take from here. Oh, the top. You could have fucked it yourself.
I'm gonna say that this is a. Actually, I think we have an NPC in the actual book
We do.
that is.
Lupita Har.
Oh, you have.
the
You have.
captain of the guard.
What's her name?
Lupita Har?
Lupita.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't-
Then I would say that I almost called myself Bond. Korchia knows. Korchia
him.
knows and is like really good friends with Lupita. Like maybe provides her with like medical supplies to distribute to the other members of the volunteer watch. But Korchia goes right there. And I think she's like a smith or something. What does she do in her day job? Well, whatever. I
No, I
go.
don't think you even put that down.
So the volunteer watch is structured like an anarchist militia,
It is, but
where
I
it's
don't know
like,
if we put
yeah.
that
So
down.
wherever she works, that is where Korchia goes.
Okay.
So Korchia goes there immediately.
Right. So I would say that, based on what I know about her, I think would be a great chef.
Okay, sure.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, sure. So she like runs like a tavern or something.
Right.
Okay. Hey, Lupita.
Yeah. What is it?
Gee, all right, don't fucking yell at me. Fucking nobles, they're right in the Lithos place.
Oh, they've been around again. Okay. Okay.
Could you get some people together?
Yeah. I'll take care of it.
All right, I'm going back. I'm gonna try and slow them down, but try to get some people there when you can, yeah?
No problem.
All right. And Korchia very quickly heads back.
Okay. Seems like they're still taking stuff out, but it's slow enough. They probably seem to almost be done with what they're doing.
Where? So I have a question. Like they're like taking this stuff out, but like are they loading a wagon or something?
It seems like they already have like I don't think it's a wagon. Like some of it was already taken to like the noble district by actual people. It doesn't seem like they're taking a lot, but what seems to be being taken is like papers, books, some objects. Nothing like.
So like these people are just like taking the stuff and then fucking walking back?
I guess it would make more sense if it was a wagon then.
It's up to you. Like I'm not trying to lead you. Like Kyle is just trying to understand how to approach the situation. Because Korchia wants to like prevent them from getting away with all the shit that they have.
Okay.
So like
Well, yeah,
you
it'll
tell
be
me
a
what
wagon,
I
that's
have
fine.
to react to.
It's a wagon.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's fine. It makes more sense because like why would someone be running through the town?
Yeah, like 30 people just like
Because that's like in my mind
It's like a
logical,
train.
but no.
It's like a train of information.
yeah, I would say it's much more difficult.
I don't know. They're nobles. They
Hey!
do weird shit.
Hey there. Would this be around when Avana's?
Oh yeah, you have arrived. At,
Oh wow, there's plenty more employers or employees.
No, they're robbing the place.
What?
How dare you?
I will.
Accuse us of robbing things.
Who are
when-
you?
Oh, we're here to.
And your poor taste of color choice is awful. Oh, my god.
This is from my school. I kind of feel
Oh.
insulted that you would say.
Oh, you're a student? You're not even
Oh,
actually a
wow.
noble? You're a student?
So you like books?
Are you against students?
Yeah, I'm an illiterate. I hate books.
Oh no.
What?
What?
Okay, no cuss club from Corwin Linnell.
Oh no. That counts as a physical cuss.
Nope. No cussing.
So.
All right, thank you for flipping bits.
This is the second time today, people.
Now I wish I saved the card so I can intimidate all the flipping nobles.
Yeah, I really like school, and these guys here have been destroying our stuff, and we have proof because a bunch of guys who came back with like talking about what was it? Bone fruit, I think, or something. I don't know. They were really upset, but they said that like some people came and then messed up their tree, but based on what they're saying, I don't know. I don't know if it was like their fault that there was. Like,
So it doesn't seem like you have proof. It seems like you have hearsay.
We have proof.
Seems like you're listening to the ramblings of drug addicts, actually.
Yes.
We respect all of the citizens here, and I don't think that you are doing
Doesn't
the
seem
same.
like you're respecting the rights of the person in that house that you're just accosting.
Why would they have a book on their person from the school?
You mean like this? And I'll hold out my Siler book. Like this?
Where'd you get that?
Wouldn't you like to know? You want it?
I don't want it. Why would I want? Where'd you get it?
Why would you? Then.
Well, the Valterra, it constantly is in flux.
Yeah,
it's
so it seems like
possible
you're
to find things outside all the time.
being hypocritical, actually.
I
You know
was
what?
told
Why don't
only
we put the brakes on this one? Hey, Avana, could you just put a couple vines around them wagon wheels for me?
Oh yeah, that's easy.
Sure. So that would be entangle.
Yeah, I can do that. She doesn't know
The
any
little
better.
tiny man is about to erupt. You guys keep messing with the. What did you get? What did you get?
She failed. So that would be
I don't have any more
backlash.
cuss ones, right? Wait, +1 boon to next roll. There
To
it is.
Lauren's next roll.
No, it just says next roll. 2 next
We've
rolls.
used that one.
No, that one?
No, I know. We've used that
When?
one. We use it. I promise.
I don't think so. That one's new.
Well, you can always spend a
Because
penny.
that one happened when you pulled the Joker. I'm just saying.
I am telling you. I
I
promise.
can't see when it comes up there, so I don't know.
I'm telling you, that one came around when you got the Joker.
Spend the penny or suffer the backlash. I'm here for the backlash. Because maybe you do it so hard that you rip the wagon in half and we start a turf war. That's what I'm here for.
All right. Entangle. I'm gonna use entangle.
Okay. And it's good. And it's been.
Yes, it's good. It's a 5. It is good.
It's a good string cap, Smeagol.
So, yeah, just from the ground, suddenly these vines come and hold the wagon in place. The very, very bored-looking one seems like a little shocked. The one who was angry is now furious. I really think you shouldn't mess with these things. We're trying to arrest a criminal. Allegedly, the people who live here have been bothering the school for a really long time.
So you're saying that you're letting personal things get in the way of a real, investigation?
This is not personal.
Seems
this is
like
based
it.
on the integrity of the school. We do everything we can for them, and this is
Elemental manipulation. Wow, this dude has this big, open, blustering mouth. I'm gonna spend a penny.
What are you doing?
'Cause I don't want a backlash. Yeah, I got a 5. I am laminate quartetting, and I am using morning moss, and I'm going to just use that and the whisper willow to just fill his mouth with water, just just immediately take an asshole action that's kind of aggressive but not outright assault.
Seems kind of like assault.
No, I mean, listen, I'm ready. I'm
I was like-
ready to escalate,
I was like, this seems like a.
but I'm not causing harm yet.
No. You're
Oh, jeez, you better be careful there.
So she got.
Seems like you got a little.
She sits down next to the
excited.
cart, next to the bored person.
Oh, hey.
Did I cuss? I take a wound.
Oh wow, wow! It was cuss.
Cuss.
You look really
Take a
proud of yourself after doing the plan, but then you sort of trip over a rock.
I cut my thumb while I was trying to get it out. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
How do you work with
Did.
someone so
I'm at 1
aggressive?
wound now.
We are best friends.
It
Oh,
doesn't-
that's unfortunate.
Hey, I'm talking
I'm
to
sorry.
this person over here.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
You're
He's-
putting shit in his
you're-
face.
you-
Oh, I thought that there was
No.
those two together and then us two together.
No, I was over
Oh, did
there.
you? Oh,
I
if you
sat
took her
down over there.
if you took her separately, then
I
okay.
sat
Oh,
over
if
there.
you
I-
guys
yeah,
wanna
I'll kick
take
him when he's on the
turns,
ground.
I'm willing to I just want to spread the knowledge that I possess.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the knowledge? Like, what are you doing? What are you studying?
oh,
That's the word, right? That's what you do, study?
Oh yeah, we study.
Oh.
I like studying a lot about the natural world. I'm one of the top in my class.
Really?
That's why I get to do some of these fun jobs, like stopping criminals.
Well, why are you out here instead of with your beloved books? It seems like you're really good at what you
because
love.
these people are destroying everything in the town. At least, allegedly, supposedly, they, beyond just destroying our stuff, sometimes one of the sisters that lives here tends to test out bombs and stuff and just blows up the buildings.
No.
Right? That's horrible.
Wow. Well, I've never seen a bomb before, but I'm sure how would even someone come up with that? They'd have to be really smart to make a bomb.
No, the people in here, I've heard, are so stupid. They're not really. That's why we were able to catch them. Eventually, they said they never would. My name's Sola, by the way.
Sola?
Yeah.
Oh, my name is Avana.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
I'm so happy.
This is nice.
Now you should come to the school too sometime. I think
Oh,
that would be neat.
I don't do well with things.
Oh, I guess it's understandable. A lot of the times they say that people who aren't up to it, not to say that you're stupid.
Oh, no.
Because, I mean, you seem pretty neat.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, they say not everyone can, like, handle it. That's why the nobles are in charge of it. But, like, I'm not a noble. I do pretty well.
Oh, cool.
So,
Cool. It seems like your friend is just going off on Korchia right now.
Yeah, he's sort of, like, kicking Korchia in the shins.
I spit right in his face.
I know, it's real bad. You guys are a whole mess.
But, like, I don't know. Is there, like, a rule that says that you have to, like, do this? Or did someone tell you to do this?
Oh, they said it was, like, an internal matter. And they're gonna kind of try them in, like, I don't know, some kind of noble court. I don't even know what that is, because they don't really have courts.
Yeah.
But they said they've been after them for a while. And then I heard that, like, this was the final straw. I don't know what that means.
Well, did they collect enough straws that this is the last
That's
one?
what I was wondering.
What were the other straws?
What was the amount that they needed?
Did they have a haystack filled with straw?
I can't even see.
Has the volunteer watch arrived yet? Like, have we managed to rally the literal troops?
Oh, my bad. I got this very Sola and Avana are just best friends now.
We're just talking about straws.
No one ever asked the other guy's name. He just said he drowned him.
Just spit in his mouth.
Great. That's so gross.
It was water from a
He
plant.
was so angry that he went.
The worst thing. So, Lupita and, like, I would say by the speed that they needed, like, 4 or 5 other watch people, come up to the, they see basically, Avana and Sola just kind of chilling, hanging out, and you fighting, this other guy. Also, the wagon.
Is he actually hitting me?
He's real mad after the war. He's
Here,
totally weak.
here is a
very weak.
So super weak. Okay, so Korchia has not killed him.
Yeah, he is not.
If this dude was actually
This is
hurting
more
Korchia,
just
Korchia would
anger,
just strike him dead right now.
I know.
But Korchia is waiting for the watch to
It's
get
more
here.
like
so
complete
they don't
trying to
escalate
almost
it.
get you away
Yeah.
from this area, and you are, I'm assuming, not obeying.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's so.
No, absolutely not. Oh hey there. Oh, that's the watch, isn't it?
Did you call the watch?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, you're working in watch territory. This is not noble court. This is not the noble gardens. This is.
So you could just commit crimes against nobles, and then we get in trouble for it, but we're just trying to get the people responsible put behind bars.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, I could strike you dead right here, and I'd be willing to bet that the nobles wouldn't want to risk full-on warfare with the volunteer watch. So yeah, I could just kill you right here.
Who are they?
Oh, it looks like
They seem.
Go.
They seem upset.
Yeah, now that it looks like your friend called the watch, we're gonna try to escape. Really nice to meet you.
Yes.
I freaking love her.
Honestly, I'll cover for you if you run behind me. They won't see you.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll stand up and you get behind. Let me do a good flourish with my cape. Ready?
All right.
Set.
Oh, she bolts. She's gone.
That's fine. That's one less person.
Don't worry,
This,
I got
this dude is going straight to Avana's back room.
I get you.
This is unheard of.
You're right. Flagrant disregard for our tenuous peace is unheard of. So, do you want that wagon?
Yes, or I'm going to be in a lot of trouble.
Do you like duels? I heard nobles like duels. I'll if you challenge me to a duel, I'll duel you.
Can I just take the wagon?
Sure, win the duel first.
I use one of the tangle vines to just push everything off the cart.
You can have the card now.
Yeah, I guess you can have the cart back.
You can have the card now. if
Actually, you know
want
what?
it.
I like that cart. I'm actually gonna keep the cart. That's mine now.
Korchia, what is going on here with
Well,
this?
like I said, Lupita, they are coming here and tossing and stealing a bunch of documents from our dear friends, the Lethos sisters. So...
Yeah. Alright, you leave right now before Korchia probably destroys the stuff.
That's true. I waited. I waited
I
until
mean,
the guard were here. I don't want to
it's-
escalate this
Because
situation.
it's going to escalate real quick.
But I will challenge you to a duel, and I will kill you. Now, I know you don't have to accept duel from non-nobility, but it'd be quite a social faux pas if you disregarded a challenge. I don't want to make a challenge, but...
Where's Acantha?
I don't know. They arrested her.
Where's
Which is
Acantha?
illegal. Oh, hey! Lupita, did they tell you they arrested the girls? They're both in prison. Noble prison.
I can't be blamed for this at all.
Actually, you know what? I have a pair of manacles. I'm gonna cuff them.
You arrested.
Yeah, I'm gonna cuff them. looks like you're under arrest, actually.
Alright, thanks, Cor. I'll take him and we'll try to question whatever's going on with this.
Sure. I mean, I don't know how the actual stuff works with the volunteer watch.
Well, they take him.
Yeah.
They bring him back. He has no way of... They're all
Oh, yeah.
pretty strong.
Like with our own people, it's usually like, okay, we call a quorum, everybody decides what the punishment will be, and then the person is probably usually just exiled from the community. But like with a noble, that's different.
Yeah, that's not great.
This is gonna be a mess.
Oh, it is. Oh boy.
Bye.
I'm just picking up small things and putting them back in the house. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna add wagon to my equipment.
These guys have stolen a wagon.
yeah.
What you guys, now that they're gone, you hear that there's voices inside the place. So, I don't know if that's what you guys want to do.
Okay.
I take out my hatchet.
Your hatchet?
Yeah,
You
just
got
in
the
case.
Lenkel?
Caw-caw!
Oh, it's Lankel. Okay, I thought it might be
Sorry,
the
it's
people who were
Lankel.
helping them
Lankel.
take stuff off.
Well, you don't know, you just hear voices.
Okay. I have multiple
well,
hatchets.
I'm bringing the boxes in, so I'll just walk in, see who's in there.
Yeah, I'll carry some stuff in too, but only in one hand. The hatchet is in the other one.
So, you do go in. The whole place is a huge mess. It seems like it is Lenkel and Noreen, but they were just left there. I guess they figured they weren't much of a threat, which is kind of insulting to them. What's also odd, I guess, is Korchia took out that book earlier that seems to be the same proof that they had for Acantha, and they didn't even attempt to arrest you guys. It was just them.
I think they might have been full of shit. Crud.
Oh,
That's a wound.
well,
Wounded.
That's a
Bam.
wound. That's a
glad
wound.
you're wounded. Oh, are you okay? Oh, dear.
I keep telling them that they need to file down the corner of this this whatever the thing that goes across the top of a roof is, because I keep hitting my head on it. Oh,
Beam, like a beam.
yeah, like
It's
a
a
beam.
beam.
It's like a beam.
it's a beam.
I think I have a concussion. I know what it's called. I just can't
Why
remember.
don't you sit down? Sit
Yeah,
down,
I'm gonna
dear.
sit down.
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna sit down.
So you've come back for me again?
Oh, you're alive! That's amazing. I thought you were dead for sure.
Yeah.
No, because I saved
Don't.
her life. I'm a hero
Please.
now. Don't
Please.
question it, please.
Please.
Are you?
He fucks.
That's a wound.
The Lenkel wound.
Just the thought. Just the thought of he
That's a
fucks
thought
passing
crime.
in my.
Wait, Lankel. You have sex? You're not a virgin? There's nothing wrong with being a virgin, Lankel.
Maybe
It's okay,
there's
I'm
more
pretty
pressing matters right now.
I'm sure Noreen showed
good.
him the ropes.
Are you two happy together?
I just saved her life, and I'm a hero to all.
Oh, so just mouth stuff. That's okay. I can imagine that one a little easier. Okay,
all right,
so what
sure,
happened?
whatever.
Could you explain what happens?
Oh, it was horrible.
And not to your sex life, to what happened here.
Oh, Lankel's bad at sex.
Oh
It
dear.
was horrible.
I
she
really
said.
didn't need to know. I was hoping
Yeah,
for
but
the best.
not the sex, but the
Gosh.
robbery.
Please. Keep
You're
on
all
track.
So mean.
Yes, please continue.
Right. So all these people just come in, and then they say that they're, I don't know, that the person who lives here who also didn't help me when I was trapped in your home.
Acantha, yeah. We
Yeah,
remember her.
They just took her out. She didn't even wake up. It was real weird.
Oh, heck.
So, yeah, then they kind of just went upstairs and stole everything.
That seems like a robbery. You
The
sound
really,
like a
the
robbery.
really short one? Yeah, I don't know. He kind of stuffed some things in his pockets. It was weird.
What a little jerk. It seems like.
Well, that means we know he has stuff in his pocket, so
That's gonna
I'll
look
let
bad.
Lupita know.
I guess, like, I don't know. It was just very weird. And they didn't even try to take Lenkel, despite the fact that he's probably the most dangerous person in the room. We understand, you know?
I'm sure he's dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, did you...
I'm
By the
very-
way, you know what? Never mind. Your friends are fine.
What?
No, not you, Langle. Never mind. So both of the girls are gone then, yeah?
No, the other
Both?
one. But
Dahlia's been gone for like a week or so.
Oh, so they only...
She's been looking for you guys.
Yeah, we got teleported. That's the word I learned.
Huh.
Learned it in a book by some noble.
So, okay, I guess that explains why you were gone for so long.
Super stinks. Super
Definitely wasn't.
stinks.
That's why you weren't trying to murder anyone on purpose, which is what I've decided.
We've never murdered anyone on purpose
no,
in our lives.
actually, I meant to come back and let Noreen go, but unfortunately, we were in the middle of the forest, and we couldn't come back right away. And I've been teaching Akima how to bring water
No.
to people, but
You
that
haven't.
didn't work.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Such a
never gonna work.
Smart dog.
No,
Try so hard.
never gonna work.
Look, just because he grabs the water with his mouth and it falls out the skeleton bottom, it's not his fault. He tries so hard.
Tell him to grab a pitcher then.
He usually breaks it with his.
Yeah, I know.
He's got such
Stop
strong,
trying to teach.
powerful
Stop trying to
jaws.
teach him how to do it, because it's never gonna happen. All right.
Such
Where
powerful.
Where did they take her?
I guess to the noble district. They don't really tell people that sort of thing when they're being taken. I have no idea.
Is there like a noble jail then?
Yeah. Which house are they? They're probably in the Arialta
Arialtia.
lockup. Arialtia lockup. So.
Well, if it's
Do
Ariel,
they have a court maybe? Because
can you like buy
Yes.
a person to get
is that
out
real?
of it?
Yes.
You can buy a person to get out of it.
Yeah, it's called being a noble. If you have enough coin, you can buy it. But
That didn't work for me when I was pretending to be a noble.
I don't like telling other people's secrets. But in the Valterra, Acantha and I got talking. Apparently, the nobles have been after her and her family for a while. She thinks that they killed her parents.
Oh.
And so this, to me, reeks of vendetta.
Well, if
Oh,
it's
that's so unfortunate.
You're good in a fight, right?
not really.
You're good at talking to people, though.
Yeah.
Good. We're gonna have a use for you. Yeah, we are. Lenkel, we're gonna have a use for you.
But there is a wedding in 3 days as well, so they're probably
That's why
spread pretty
everyone's
thin.
around.
The guard is probably spread pretty thin, probably protecting a wedding.
If we could get into the wedding.
Well, you can't just walk in. It's like a big party. Can't you just walk into it? They said there was a party.
Oh. No, you can't.
Oh, yes,
You
I
sweet
can.
little thing.
I
No.
will. I was going to go. Seems like a lot of interesting people to
All
be
right.
there.
Well, before you go to a fun wedding, would any of you be willing to help me clean up a bit in here so that Adelia doesn't kill me when
No.
she gets back?
Because I need you to do something else. I need you to go through basically everything Adelia's been working on.
I'm not allowed in. She said if I looked at anything that she would throw me off of the roof. I thought she was joking.
I'll bury you in the Valterra if you don't.
Please, not again.
Again? I didn't do it ever.
Right.
Only up to the neck.
Right.
So, tell you what. Do you have a key to her room?
Yes, she.
Okay, go open it.
If I do this, I'm just letting you know that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Acantha is a lot more important to me than you.
No, I agree. She probably is more.
I opened the door.
Fever.
Nice.
Oh, all right. That saves that.
Actually, what did you roll?
A 4.
Okay. Because you were able to do. Yeah, you're fine. You go in. There was just something, but you would be fine.
Well, if it's an advanced lock, like a really good lock, there would be penalties.
I would have you re-roll that because you didn't know that when you did it.
No, I mean like.
It's
she
minus
failed.
2.
She
If
failed.
I got a 4,
No,
if it's a minus.
Not fair, though. It'd be like a minus
It's fair.
4.
It's fair.
So
I don't
no,
want to
because here's the thing. It's okay for us to fail because we have alternate ways to get in there,
Yeah,
and also
like
it's
the
not.
penalty.
It's non-vital.
I just was.
You know, it's
was
okay for
fucking
us
with
to
the
fail.
lock. If I'm like, oh, this is harder than I thought
Time's
it was
up.
going to be, it's fine. Fuck. Yeah, my.
I have a timer on here now too, so I'm gonna just press the no cuss club
Aww.
anytime we need it.
Yes, technology.
Technology.
So yeah, if you fail the lock, which you did, something sticky comes out.
Ew.
Oh shit! There's a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's trapped.
So what's the
it's
So here's the
trapped.
question: what's the danger of the trap?
Nothing, you're just briefly
I'm
stuck.
just sticky.
Oh, so she's just stuck.
I'm
Yeah.
stuck to the door.
Well, we will get you some oil to separate you from the adhesive.
Oh, I didn't know you could use oil for that. Jeez.
Yeah, it's very functional. Open. You know what? That means that the lock is probably full. You know what? We don't need the key anymore. I take the hatchet to the hinge.
Also, it seems like based on the way you did, it's mainly, luckily for you, attached to your cool sleeves.
Oh no, not my
so-
cool sleeves.
So it's either gonna be a hand on your sleeves. What you want?
I could wash my hands, Lauren. My sleeves are so important.
Stop. Yeah, just take some oil.
Oh,
and
or you're
let
saved.
it go off. Like, yeah, like
She's about to lose her
I
hand.
have oil.
I'm about to cut off her hand. We're
What-
getting rid of
You
her.
were saved.
Put the fucking knife away. Just take the oil.
Start slicing.
Work it in, and it'll eventually help you break the adhesive. Holy fuck.
Okay.
Bye, Laura.
I
Bye,
don't
Laura.
know
You're
this-
blessed by Nova.
So
I don't know this science or this magic, this smart person magic.
Basic chemistry, basic alchemy. Just the
That
most
smart
basic.
person magic, I don't like it. Ruining good clothes.
You know how to get blood out of your clothes. That's harder to get out of your clothes than glue.
No, sticky things stay sticky.
Blood is sticky, and like break the last.
So you break into Adelia's room.
All right, Linkle.
Yes.
You're gonna catalog everything and tell us what you think is useful. We have other work to do.
Catalog in the room. Catalog.
Yeah.
Catalog.
Noreen should help you. I feel like Noreen has a lot of capableness.
For now, yeah, we're gonna need your
Aw.
help later, Noreen.
Thank you so. Should I be thanking my captors like this?
Do you want to die?
I am so grateful to both of you. Thank you. I'll help in any way you want.
I mean,
Cool. Also, Jeremiah is alive.
Are you sure?
Do you want him to be dead?
I just feel like I failed him in some way.
No.
well, he probably doesn't even remember your name. He's cool.
We talked it over, by the way. You're the only member of the gang left, so he kind of likes you by default.
Oh, that's lovely!
You're
Oh,
number-
I can't wait to see him again. I'm sure he'll be excited.
Technically, you're number one.
Yeah, technically, you're his right-hand girl.
I've always wanted. He
You're
always said I
welcome.
was kind of annoying.
You're welcome for the promotion. By the way, Jeremiah works for us now.
Oh.
Welcome to the gang. All right, time to go.
Yeah, but we're not calling ourselves Obsidian anything. I don't
No.
like that. That's
We
weird.
don't have a name. That
that
shit's
name?
lame.
You can keep your jacket. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna take
jacket's
that
cool.
for you.
Jacket's cool.
That's why I didn't rip it off of you. It's good. It's
Oh,
good.
thank
You work.
Well, technically, we did actually take it off of her. We wore it as the disguise, and then we blew
Oh, I
up
did.
all
Here's
of
your
the frames.
jacket.
Oh.
Skating gore.
Put that down.
No, don't eat any of the fruit in the pockets. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't say invisible fruit.
Yeah, don't eat the fruit in the pockets. Yeah.
That's just mush now.
So as you
All
enter the room, I guess.
No. I'm just telling Lenkel to go do it.
Oh, just go in there.
Yeah, like Lenkel, you go in there and pick out the items we need because Korch is going somewhere else now. Because, like, if you want to go in, don't let me
We
stop
don't
you.
have to.
But like,
I'm
That
not
means
good
it's
with
you.
this.
Korch is not.
I'm not good with this. Where are you going?
Well, I'm gonna go and start getting Kit together. When the nobles police try to harass you.
What?
That's fan art.
It's Mitch.
That's fan art.
Mitch gave us some fan art just
What
now.
the fuck is fan art? Do we have anything for fan art?
Did you put it down?
I don't think we have anything for fan art. Fuck. Mitch, pick something on the menu. You tell me. You get whatever you want. You tell me.
It was...
That's so funny. It even matches Korchia's color palette.
You didn't expect it to get him arrested, so that was.
It was good. It's very good.
Reverse. Draw 4.
Draw 4 now.
Well, I guess since you guys aren't going in the room.
Anything but no cuss club.
You can do whatever you want, Mitch. You can do whatever.
We've already done it twice tonight.
Do whatever you
Please,
want.
Mitch.
You don't.
Mitch is my friend.
So you go in, you don't see like everything in there, but you do know that room seems to be way more heavily gone through than the bottom floor, which is where you know Acantha was.
Okay.
That's all. So.
Oh, so hold on. How did they get into the room then if they didn't break the door down?
Oh, I made a dilemma for myself.
They muscled the key
No,
from
I'll
Lankel,
say they literally just took the key from Lankel, opened it, and then closed it again.
which is why Lankel doesn't have the key right now. I'll give
Yeah.
you a clean break. Ooh. Clean break.
What's that one do?
The next injury suffered by a PC is ignored. So the next time that we take like a wound in combat, rather than rolling an injury, we just take the wound. So yeah, I don't like the stink of this. So something's wrong with Acantha. She's not well.
Okay.
That's why her hand's been covered the whole time. I was coming here to, physic her, but
Oh, yes, you've been quite curious about that.
look, I ask a lot of questions, but the question right now is, I need to take a look at her hand, and we also need to get her out of fucking Noble jail.
I am not exactly sure how that works. We could just break her out, but they'd probably just take her again.
Yes, well, so
So how do you go about this? I'm sorry.
how do you not know this stuff? Like, how do you know so much about certain things, but you don't know, like, the super obvious stuff about the goddamn problem with the nobility and all this?
Well, I know they're a problem. They're not the best people, and they make bad choices all the time, and they seem to really enjoy messing with the Valterra. And
You know too much about some things, and you know nothing about other things.
Is this the time?
I mean, maybe a little bit, because this is obvious shit there, Avana.
I listen. I live on the edge of town, and a lot of things come my way, and I don't always understand them, and I'm sorry if I don't. And I thank you for all the work you've done with my reading, but I'm not... I'm not from town, and I'm not from most towns. I'm from a settlement in the Valterra.
Okay, all right.
And so I wasn't taught much, not even how to really communicate well.
Well, you communicate damn fine, so you've been helping me with that. All right. I'm sorry I pressed the question. That wasn't very nice of me, and I'm enough to recognize that. But we gotta get her out.
No, I know that, but I'm sorry. I'm not very helpful in this situation.
Do you know what families are getting married? Do you at least know what families?
Yes.
Because you listen.
Arialtia is getting married.
Arialtia's getting married.
Yes, to a lion. It's going to be one sounded like Gossamer or Tool. A lion. So
Gossamer.
Oh yeah, like a name like that.
Can I make common knowledge?
Sure.
And since the cat's out of the bag, I'm going to add my edge aristocrat, which gives me +2 on all rolls relating to noble shit.
And the other girl's name was Tulia, I think, or Tulia.
6. Gossamer and Tulia, do they bring any... Like, are they major players or are they minor players?
So for Gossamer.
Yeah, no, I know. It's because we're the only ones talking.
Oh, what happened? Oh,
Yeah,
it's like new technologies. I also. Toria seemed just to be a typical member of Arialtia House. There's nothing notable about her in town. It seems like she actually came out of town to come here. Gossamer, however, bless
Listen,
you.
Thank you.
if he's Olean, does that mean he's like a playboy, fuckboy, party boy?
Possibly.
Yeah. He's also pretty ostentatious.
How high up?
He is fairly high up. You said what did you get again?
A 6.
A 6, okay. You do know that he primarily stays here. You know that he does go about town, not only in the noble districts, which is a little weird, and he often will ask for favors from people who is willing to offer a lot if they do them, but sometimes the favor's a bit ridiculous.
In the book, we have Gossamer as the head of House Oleon.
He's...
Because all of the Iconics were all the heads. We can change that. I'll change
Well, he's
it.
like...
That's not a problem.
He's
No.
incredibly high up, I would say.
Okay.
He's like the head that's in Brianna's son right now.
Okay.
That's... Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense.
So this is a big fucking deal.
That he's getting married.
Right. Like, you guys probably would have seen him around, even if you didn't recognize him,
Yeah,
because of
probably
how ridiculous he is. That's all I can tell you because you got a 6.
Okay, that's fine.
What about Turlia?
She's
She
some
seems to
nobody
be,
from
yeah,
out of
she
town.
came back from Black Hill to here for this.
Oh, okay. For
wedding.
this. Okay.
All right. So here's the problem, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna level this one to you about as obviously as I can.
Okay.
If we overplay a hand and spring her from jail and get caught, we could very well start a war between the nobility and basically all the rest of us.
Okay.
Fucking city's kind of on edge enough already. Have you seen that nerd wall propaganda?
Oh, they want to go back to the old ways of
Yeah.
what is the old way of doing?
It's some austerity bullshit that House Nerdwall gets up to. Just like everyone else, fuck you, don't spend money, we'll spend money. That's the old way.
Oh.
It sucks.
Well,
But we're already tense enough. I know that the current head of Nerdwall doesn't like the current head of the church and Brianna's son, but the specifics kind of elude me. I try to stay out of Nerdwall business for my own sake, but if we do this and it breaks bad, we could very well start a war.
okay. Are there other options that do not start a war?
Not that I can think of, unfortunately.
Is there other channels to prove her innocence? Or is there like a, you said before courts?
She said that there's a vendetta against us, so no, not really. There's
So if it was a war, it would be war between the nobles and the common folk, or it would be nobles against nobles, or...
no, it would be the nobles against us.
Oh,
And then after we were all dealt with, hypothetically, if a noble overextended, then another noble might swoop in and take care of him. That's what the scuttlebutt for what happened to House Medej is.
oh, okay, so not good. Okay. Then I guess... right now, all I can think of is that if this wedding is happening, then it's a possibility that this is a small drop in the bucket for them. But if there is a reason for them to have the girls, maybe we could find Adelia and she can help us through this.
I don't know how to find her. She disappears for months at a time.
That's true, but her sister was missing, so maybe she went to look for her, like she said.
Which means she's in the Valterra.
Right, so I could try and track her, see where she is. She can't be very far. She needs to come back to town.
We just survived a whole month. I'm not saying it's not a bad idea. What I am saying is that I doubt that you could get in there, find her, and get back here within 3 days.
That is true. If we do anything to help her get out of this prison, then we could do it on the day of the wedding.
I'm wondering if we get into the wedding.
Will that help us with the jail?
If it's a big wedding, it might be being held. No matter what, it's gonna be held in the noble gardens.
Right.
Which noble estate it's gonna be depends. far as I can tell, it's a 50-50 chance that it's Orion or Arialtia. In either case, we'll have more access than we do out here.
Then question, would it be fortuitous for us to, at said wedding, ask a noble for clemency?
I don't see a way where it ends well if we use words. But maybe that's because I'm reactionary, let's just say.
Well, I know a way for us to get an invitation.
How?
We have an Orion seal. We have an invitation. I just have to copy
Now,
one.
I need you to know that if we get caught, they'll take our heads.
What's an official seal, right? So all I have to do is get an official invitation, copy it, and then put the seal on it, and it's over.
Do you know a forger?
I
Alternatively, now what if you're good at talking, you're objectively, according to what everyone else says, and I guess what I can see, objectively, you're what most people would call pretty.
Oh, yes, I know. Thank you.
Think you could get a date?
Oh, do it? Yes,
If you
that's
get a date,
possible.
I might be able to find a way in as a servant, or maybe I'm offloading some of the Oleon materials that we just recovered in time for fortuitous celebration of the wedding.
Yes, we have a few of those.
We have
could use.
some Arialtia stuff too. Might be beneficial for us to get into the merchant districts, the noble districts that way.
Well, it shouldn't be a problem. If it's a party and I schmooze again, I can probably get an invitation or as a date at least.
All right. Let me know if that doesn't play out, because
Well,
I have an alternative, but I really don't want to use it.
okay, I can attempt it, see what we can do.
All
I
right.
need some informations from the inside anyway, so it works out for me too.
This fucking sucks.
Well, maybe we can make this an opportunity.
Right, maybe.
If we can get her out and get some things that we want out of it, it's a win-win. I'm gonna look for a date, and then I'll spend the next 2 days looking and seeing if when Adelia left specifically, and maybe she'll come back to help us before then. Okay?
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go. Do you know a good place for a lion hangout? Maybe.
Yeah, the noble district and brothels.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, they're not going to... So I need to be perfectly honest with you. They're not going to invite someone who works at a brothel.
Oh, I know.
All right. Like, they love to frequent them, but they're very not sex positive. So
Okay.
if you... I would say pick them up, maybe not at a brothel. Do you have any friends that know stuff like this? Do you have any friends that aren't me?
Define friend.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm friends with some of the urchins in town. Not the evil ones. Those ones don't come to my house anymore.
You mean the ones that kick Lankle?
Oh, yes.
I wouldn't
But
call them evil.
But they're not my friends.
Yeah.
I have a few other urchins in town that I feed and I've saved. But
Well, if you have a network of urchins, I'd say tap it. But
that's about it.
I need to...
Well, I think I can make it happen. I am confident in my ability. I'm just asking to make sure you are feeling okay. I will make this work.
I'm gonna need you to come by my house every night until the wedding.
Okay?
Alright?
Okay.
All right.
Is it for services rendered or what,
Yeah,
what do you need?
yeah, I'm gonna need services. I'm gonna need a lot of your magic.
Oh. Okay, yeah, less boring. Yeah, it's boring, but whatever.
It's
Yeah,
not
sure.
boring. We're speed growing plants. It's gonna be actually very, very cool and kind of cutting edge.
Okay. Oh, Lenkel can be a friend. I guess Noreen's a friend.
Lankle is working. Noreen, I'm gonna try to do much the same. Try and get her to schmooze her way in.
Okay.
That way we're not alone in there.
Okay.
I don't like our odds, but that's the only thing I can come up with.
Cool. All right. So I go to the border of the Wink Wink district. And what I'm going to do is look kind of lost in that district and go, oh no. And I'm going to look as innocent as possible so that way if someone wanted to save me, they absolutely could.
So you're
And
dressed up like full noble, like pretty
yes,
lady.
I put all of my like jewelry on that I've stolen over the years, and I try to make it like obvious. I deck out everything, and then I just kind of like bump into people and look very demure, lock eyes with anyone who is a noble of a lion. What?
No, it's fine.
Oh no.
God, what have you realized?
Excuse me for 1 second.
Yes?
Do you guys mind doing a fact for 1 second? This would be totally normal.
A fact?
Some plant facts.
Okay, I can do a plant fact. Plant fact.
What the
It's
fuck
a
is
zany
happening?
action, a crazy contraption. The fun is happening. It's plant facts.
Linkle facts. Linkle fucks.
Are we still in
No, we'll
Okay.
put it close up. Hi.
plant facts? Hello, this is plant
Yeah,
facts.
we're trying out new camera things, Smeagol.
An average sized tree
draw
can
the focus.
provide enough wood to make 1,000. What? 170,000
No, we fucking see you.
100 pencils. The first
I
type of
hate
aspirin
this.
and fever reducer came from tree bark of a willow tree. 85% of plant life is found in the ocean.
Ew. I can't see anything without my glasses.
You
Velma,
could
jeez.
technically put them over your
Oh,
glasses.
it looked ridiculous. I tried already. So, Avana. You. As you're slowly going down the Wink Wink district, I can't see anything. Hurts my eyes so much.
It's
Art is pain.
art is pain. Art is pain.
A very fancy man attempts to catch you with abilities. He has blonde hair that's sort of wavy and short. He's wearing a ridiculous mask. It looks like this, but green. I couldn't find one in green.
Is a lion's color
Also-
green?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Also, like a somewhat see-through shirt that has like little dragonflies all over it. Super high heels, I guess, which also seem to be made of dragonflies.
Is this fucking Gossamer?
I'm not done yet. Okay, Korchia, shush.
That was Kyle.
Also shush. And
Mouthful of oyster crackers.
like emerald shining pants. It looks like. I don't know who this guy could be. His eyes are like
Emerald
so-
shining pants. Oh goodness, I'm so sorry to bump into you like this. I just don't know where I am. I came into town for this beautiful party I heard about, but from my family, and I don't know. It just seems like I don't know where I am, sir.
You wouldn't want to be caught here.
Here?
No,
Why not?
dear. This is just not the. If you're going to a party, you said.
Yes.
Whose party?
Well,
So
so I have a question.
Right.
Of the imagery, because she doesn't know the names of all of the nobles. Or she knows them, but she doesn't know which one's which or whatever like that. Which one has what? What are the different look like? What do they look like?
Okay, so
Okay.
lion is a dragonfly. Arialtia is a mouse. Rakarnan is a bee. Nerdwall is a sparrow.
Sparrow. Okay, that's it. Okay,
Of the majors?
of the major.
Of majors that are still
Is there
alive?
any minors?
That are alive. Yes.
Oh, is there any minors that are in town or no?
There are, but not as much. Seems like you had to really be invited to this thing.
Okay. Oh, well, I heard about it, but there's just not a lot to go on. I heard it was from the Arialtia, the very smart house. And then Olion, the beautiful dragonfly house. Right? Was that one? No, yeah.
You're right.
You got it.
And I've always wanted to see even a moment of the gloriousness of the Olion house, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get anyone's attention and tell me what it's about.
Today is your lucky day, miss. I am actually the one who the party is being done for, I suppose.
Oh, goodness.
That's why I'm out here carousing for whores.
Literally, yeah, that's a big problem.
Well, I would love to hear more about this. I've always been a person of lower standing, and I've always wanted to feel important and make another person feel so important. So, if you needed, I don't know, a placeholder, or if I could just see a moment of your wonder, I would love to be a part of it.
This himbo really gonna fall for it.
Is there anything I could do? Oh, there's probably nothing I could do.
Would you mind rolling a persuasion?
Probably a +1 because this dude thinks you're fucking smoking.
I love realizing this mask was a mistake.
I am now realizing this mess was a mistake.
Whoopsie, poopsie.
Just pain, everyone.
I have a
Just
5, but I
pain.
kind of want it to be higher, so I'm gonna
Okay.
try it again.
That is no problem.
Damn it.
What was it now?
It's a 6, but it's not like a plus, so I tried. Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, I don't mind helping someone in such need.
I would do anything to help you. I'm very experienced.
I like experience.
And I can dance and I can sing and I make great conversation. I would be a perfect person to, I don't know, you could whatever you need, really.
I guess that would be interesting. Oh, how much are you willing to pay me?
Pay you to be
This dude sucks!
Oh, yeah, for the right to go to my wedding.
Well, what? Of course.
It's your wedding.
If it's your wedding, I guess I could pay you. Is just coins enough, or could,
Yeah, of course. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I was saying that I could do a thing or two more.
A favor
you.
for a friend.
Maybe a favor.
Oh, I would never say no to a favor.
Of course.
This dude
Well,
sucks.
I am
Oh, we're gonna kill him so good.
well versed in a lot of exercises.
Oh, goody.
You know, the horny response. Oh, goody. This dude sucks. Lenkel fucks better than this dude.
The idea
The idea of it.
upsets me.
Well, I wouldn't mind being able to do whatever I can for you. As well as coin, I could pay you. I am so very, very poor. Like 100 coins. It's probably a drop in the bucket to
Oh, wow,
you.
that's so low.
I know. It's all I have. It's
Dirty
my
poor
life
people.
savings.
For you, ma'am, I'll accept it as a charity.
You are so generous.
I know. Many have said so.
Oh.
Oh. So yeah, you could. Why don't we go together and then you can tell me more about your dancing and your other
Of
skills.
course. Well, if you need, I can give you a little exhibition of sorts.
I love exhibitions.
Oh, thank you. Well, why don't I go with you today? Do you need me right now, or do you want me to come day of? Or, I mean,
Huh.
we could get to know each other.
Well, I'm not doing anything right now. Why don't we go back? I could show you around the noble district. We could have some fun, and I could show all of them my...
What's wrong?
We just have to be sure that we don't, overly showcase, your abilities.
Oh, of
And all that, so, I can show you around as long as there's no one around to see. I hope you don't mind.
No, I'm so touched by this.
It would not be the first time this has happened.
You are paying for so many lifetimes of wonder. So thank you. I will go with you
Out
now.
of the goodness of my beating heart.
Oh, you're so kind. I'm getting. Oh my goodness.
I'm
it's so
literally
wonderful.
pricing poison right now. I'm pricing up how many doses of poison it will take to kill this fucking guy.
So you and Gossamer, who would be the one if you went anywhere else, no, he is actually here.
I'm amazed this dude is just out here like taking bribes to come to his exclusive wedding.
This is his entire personality.
This
so,
dude fucking rules.
He fucks.
So yeah, he escorts you to the noble district. Based
Nice.
on his success.
Success. She is.
Despite what Korchia said about going to his district, you just happened to find the groom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's why she figured.
You must
don't
think
go
Korchia's
in-
a fucking asshole for lying to you.
No, she was like, okay, so he wouldn't bring anyone from the brothels, but what if there was someone outside of the brothels?
The logic is
That was her whole thing. Was like,
No, look, I'm fucking living for it. This is beautiful.
oh, sorry.
Hey, Nordic Tavern, thank you for staying up late to come and visit us.
Oh, this is a weird time for people to visit, but thank you for
Yeah.
coming.
Oh, it's 4 a.m. their time.
Oh, I got a weird mask on.
shit.
I don't know how to describe. Thank you for coming.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
So, once again, my notes mean nothing.
She's just gonna like go along with whatever, really get
See what
information, see what she can get out of this guy. The first day, she's probably just going to keep it very light, very, oh my goodness, for everything he shows her. I'll be back tomorrow if you want to show me, if you're willing to show me.
Well, you are paying, so of course.
Thank you.
I hate this guy so fucking much.
So I guess your day tomorrow will be prepared to enter his domain.
Okay. So I'll go today, I'll go
yeah.
tomorrow,
We'll
and every
see.
night I'll go to Korchia's, I guess.
So what does Korchia do?
Hey, how'd it go?
Huh? Oh yeah, you
I'm
put your
seeing
own.
this
Yeah.
on, like, see? I cannot make out your faces. Oh.
How'd it go?
I'm sorry it's so late. I spent the whole day in House of Lion.
What?
Oh, so you told me not to go in.
Have you been smoking?
Yes, he says it's the best. It's not.
Smells like skunk shit to me.
It does. It smells pretty bad. But
I have
it.
bad fucking drugs.
He seems to like it, so.
No, you can't fault a noble for having bad taste.
Yes, especially the guy who's getting married in 2 days.
Turn the page back for a minute.
Yes?
Why don't you go ahead and read me back what's on that page really quick? What the fuck do you just say?
Oh, I went outside of the Red Winged District.
Again, it's not a district. It
But you
just
keep
exists.
winking every time
I'm not.
you say
I
it.
literally never winked in my life, unless
Oh,
it was a threat.
Winkle who winked. I'm sorry.
His name's Winkle.
Winkle. So you told me not to go inside of a brothel because he, like, a noble
Because
might.
no self-respecting. No, you found a noble with no self-respect.
No, I didn't go inside of a brothel. I was outside of the brothel and I was knocking around like, oh no, I don't belong here. And I paid him to go to his wedding and for him to escort me for the week and show me the noble house because he's so magnanimous
Are
and
you fucking?
generous.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
Let's just kill him.
Well, we need Acantha. By killing him, it doesn't help us.
No, because we can make it look like House Arialtia did it. That'll definitely delay that.
It'll delay it, but what will it help with her
Yeah.
in the jail currently?
Probably shouldn't have put the fucking head of House Oleon directly in my line of sight, because I'm gonna kill him.
Well, listen.
Like, all right.
How is that going to help Acantha?
Well,
This is just gonna go off the
because
rails like I knew
it'll
it would.
she'll be in prison, right?
Right. The
And
whole
then-
point is to figure out how to get her out of said prison.
Right, and we will. All right, fine. We'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So here's the plan.
We're killing 2 people, 2 birds.
Which
Which house is a bird? The sparrow one. We're
that's-
killing 2 sparrows? But I thought we were doing our lion. That's a dragonfly.
Yeah.
This
okay.
is confusing.
No, it's not. So here's the plan. I'm just gonna need you to dump all of your magic into these 3 pots for me because I got a plan.
Nayan?
Yeah.
Well, plan.
So
A plan.
you're used to fucking around out in the Valterra. Are you familiar with Dream Thistle?
Dream Thistle. What does it look like?
And Korchia will like show you some of the Dream Thistle clippings and like the field guide that they've drawn. Dream Thistle.
I don't know the special names.
I mean, if you know it, this is a thing that helps you sleep. Like if you brew it
It
into
just
a tea.
helps you sleep. I gave it to Jeremiah when he first came in.
Right. So I'm thinking with a little bit of
I give it to him every night before he sleeps.
zhuzh, we could create some beautiful Dream Thistle table decorations for the wedding. Bring a gift and make sure that gift is left at certain locations across the wedding. And then we activate them. And then gigantic clouds of sleeping pollen will fill the area. And everyone at the party will take a nap except for us because we've inoculated ourselves in advance with an antivenom. And, then we kill Gossamer and free our friend.
But what happens when everyone wakes up and the prisoner is missing and the guy is dead? And
That sounds like their problem.
well, it seems as though the prisoner or the prisoner's sister that hasn't been caught did it. So I understand where you're coming from. It sounds great.
No,
I am all for it.
You're right.
But
You're right.
I'm afraid that Adelia, who's not here, would be blamed because she likes making concoctions that would do this exact thing. So
then we free all the prisoners.
Also seems like an Adelia thing to do.
Yeah, but they're gonna come after her anyway. It's not like she's gonna be broken out of prison and then can go back to living her life normally. She's gonna have to go on the lam anyway.
And also, it seems like House Olion isn't the one that has the vendetta. It's House
Arialtia?
That is the one with the vendetta. So it's not helping them in the long run.
As long as we frame one noble house, who gives a shit? If anything, if ours Arialtia is the one who looks like they did a big bad assassination and then let all the fucking prisoners go, that works in our favor because then House Arialtia can't act against the Lethoses.
It's not bad.
All I'm saying is I see an opportunity here to make a big play. That or we wait for Gossamer to go back to a brothel and then when he leaves the brothel we kill him in the gutter. No, that could bring unwanted heat down on the district.
I don't want the district to be in.
Fine, so then
war,
we're going to
you
go
see.
with the plan. We're going to go with the Dream Thistle, and it's going to put everyone into a nice, comfortable slumber, and we go get our friend, and then we fucking leave.
Okay, and then let all of the prisoners out. What if...
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
And then whatever the prisoners do, that's their business.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problems with it.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they're all wrongfully imprisoned.
How are we going to frame House Olion?
Yeah, we're past that now.
No, you don't want
Fine.
to do that either?
No, I just want to kill them.
Okay.
Just sort of looking for an excuse.
Hmm.
You don't often get shots like this, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm going to try to get some information. Do you need anything while I am in his house?
Actually, yeah, I would love. Did you find out which estate they're doing the wedding ceremony in and the after
He would
party?
have told you that because you're going to visit him. He told you all of that.
Yeah, okay,
yes.
Which estate?
Oh, that's me. Yeah.
I was like,
GM.
which?
Yeah, I forgot. Like, I'm like, Kat knows this information, which I told her, which didn't happen.
Any moment now.
Yeah, the nobles have a lot of estates that are on the very, like the ones who stay in Brianna's Sun, either or have separate homes in Brianna's Sun. They're at the very edge, so they have a really great view of like the forest, and also they're fairly far away from the rabble, which they don't like. So for this one, it's on a, I guess Olions are on like a higher hill in this area, which because they feel like it has a better view of everything else and therefore more beautiful.
So it's a lion.
Oh yeah, it's an Olion estate, but it seems like Arialtia is attempting to be in charge of the decorating, the catering, I guess, like everything that, other than the wedding itself and the location, Arialtia is trying to like curb down what the inevitable is going to happen. So, they're not thrilled about it.
So it's not actually being held. It's not actually being held in like the noble district. It's being held in an auxiliary estate.
Yes, towards the which you can
Which
still
won't
access.
do us anything. All right, this one's a bust then, if that's where they're being held.
No, it's right. It's in Brianna's Sun. It's just like.
Well, no, right. The plan here is that if we're in the noble garden district, we could then move freely to get to the estate. But if it's an estate that's like not in the district, then
It's like
then dealing with that party's not
It's
going to help
connected
us.
to the noble district, basically. It's at the very edge of it. Like, is what I'm trying to say.
So it's okay. So
Yeah, in other words, because it has a better view of the surrounding area. It's like all for
It's a high vantage point. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay.
But you still have
So
direct
it's
access.
still in like the Olian
Right.
territory.
Yes.
Okay.
But
It's
we
fine
maybe-
if it's not.
No,
I'm
but
happy to
it,
pivot.
It is.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay. I have a bad inner brain.
I
for
have
magic.
I bad describe things.
All right.
No, you're good.
Well, that's good because it's relatively close to the Arialtia estate. So then, yeah, let's get these plants going. And
Okay.
if you're gonna go and visit him, and
Yes, I've paid him for my
God, are
time.
you really fucking...
He asked for my life savings, and I gave him $100. I mean, 100 coins. I left the rest
how
at home.
fucking high was this guy?
No, he actually didn't have anything except for this the
There's
smoke.
no. That's 100 coins. That's nothing. What'd you do? Oh. Okay. I see.
I gave him
And
a
you paid him? Ugh!
honestly.
Mess.
He offered to pay me afterwards, but
What's happening to my game?
Now that's more believable. But okay.
he said that the next 2 days are free because of my good work.
Wonderful. I'm just gonna need you to go ahead and I'm just gonna go ahead and need you to put all your magic power into here real quick. So if you could give me
Then
like
I have to sleep.
a faith spell casting check.
Sure.
Spend a Betty.
Thank you.
So great. Okay.
Cat typically doesn't play the horny characters. It just I critically fails.
Oh, good.
Challenge accepted.
Okay. So I guess I kill the slumber plants. I have a critical failure. What's my punishment?
Oh no! Have a 5.
Yeah,
I can't
I
save
critical.
that.
I had a 1 and a 2, and then I rerolled and I got a critical failure.
I cannot save you.
No,
and I'm
nothing.
That's
sorry.
a big mess. You
It's
just
a
did.
big mess. So this
So,
plan is going to fail.
I'm trying to think the best way to do this. Because it's just to grow the plants, correct?
Yeah,
Just to
but
grow
it's like
them.
my whole stock.
Right. And it was done with your magic, correct?
Both of our magics.
Both of your magic.
So
They grew, but there is something off about them.
Oh, I'm okay abandoning the plan. Like I think I killed these fucking plants.
No, you couldn't. No, I would. Like, you could just kill off the plants. I'm just saying they grew, but there's something wrong with them. So you could do with that what you want.
All right.
Yeah, because that could be either really dangerous or you just don't know. Now you had a certainty, now you have complete uncertainty with the magic that was used.
We need certainty in this.
Yeah.
We can't.
It could be very dangerous.
But I recognize that something's wrong.
You recognize right away, like the coloration is off. It seems to be more spindly. It could.
Speed growing's not gonna do it. Speed growing's gonna be a problem. It's not gonna cut it.
All right. Well, I have seeds left that I harvested from them, but they're not going to be ready in time. This is shit. All right.
So I have some plants back by in my root cellar. I don't know what
The room no one's allowed to fucking go into?
Yes, but if you show me in this book what plants you may need, I can grab the ones that you do. They just might be more potent than yours.
Bones is good. I'm not going to ask any questions. No, this one's a wash.
Okay.
This one's a wash.
Is there any other plan you might have? Can we make them super drunk? We could spike their liquor. We could
I can get us into the party. I can get me into the party.
Well, apparently I'm going too. But how do we get into Arialtia and get Acantha out?
Well, I'll sneak away.
Well, then do you have to go to the wedding?
Getting into the district is the hard part, but I know somebody who could help me.
Well, if they can help you, I will be in the area. This is tough. Usually I just take people.
No, if we break in, we're dead. We're fucking dead if we do that. Fuck! This sucks. Alright. I'm open to suggestions. I'll try whatever you got.
Well, I have this man's ear, right?
Yeah.
What if I try to get him a wedding present?
Okay. What do you got?
Well, I tell him that I heard that, I don't know very much about these people, that Arialtia has something he doesn't, and that he should have it because he's so much better than them, and he'll want it because of that. And what is that thing? Oh, it's Acantha, because she's so smart, and she's being wasted in the dungeon. But he could have this smart person who's created bombs, and Arialtia wants that power, and he wants that power. What? I don't know. Is this nothing?
No,
I don't think
it's a good plan.
I don't know. He seems like a very vain person. If you say you have something and he wants something, he will ask you to pay him for it.
Alright, okay, wait. Okay. He's basically in charge of House Oleon.
Basically, especially here.
Why don't we just ask him to help? Ask him as a wedding gift from House Arialtia to let it go. We have plenty of House Oleon stuff, and I can hook him up with some premium hooch. Some snuff.
He seems to like snuff. I feel like he would do the snuff.
Snuff, I'm talking like hard drugs.
Oh, I thought you meant
not
like
like-
a snuff box.
Yes, that's where you store your hard drugs.
Oh, that's what he showed me today.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. He said, no, this is too much.
Yes, it's probably too hot for you. Alright. Fuck, I wish
It
this was...
smell weird. Now I know. Put that away in my little book. She brings snuff.
The security is going to be so high.
Why don't I ask him?
If I can be your +1, because he probably can't bring you as your +1, as his +1. He's getting fucking married.
I meant ask him to ask for Acantha.
It's an easy idea, right? But I feel like it would complicate things because then House Oleon will them a favor. And I don't want that. Arialtia.
They're smart. They wear red. They're kind of dicks most of the time, except Sleepy over there.
House Freeze, the people who wrote that Lamine book,
I'm tired.
I have a bad idea.
Oh no. Well, it's better than all of our not ideas, so go ahead.
So you know that House Freeze book we found with the guy and his wife, and there's all that creepy shit written in the margins.
Yes.
They also wrote a spell about going underground. We ain't exactly in the Valterra, so it's probably alright, but hypothetically, maybe I could dig under. They might not see it coming. Or we use the information in this book to try and leverage House Freeze to give us access to Arialtia's estate on the down low. Just a little bit of leverage.
Are any of the stories from House Arialtia?
Well, we have the story of the little girl whose bones you fucking found.
Huh. I have an idea.
I'm all ears.
Sometimes noble houses do deals for corpses, deals for protection, rituals. It's possible that I could use the story and the corpse I guarantee the corpse sanctuary, basically, because it gets back to its family. And I use the information to leverage a favor, because with this corpse, they'll be safe.
I'm not sure I follow, but I trust you to do it. You know more of this social leverage shit than I do.
I will go tomorrow, and then at the day of the wedding, I will speak to the person that would deal with such a thing.
You want to do the leverage at the wedding?
Yes, because I feel like they'll be a little bit looser about a few things, maybe a little bit overprotective.
Do you want them to be a little bit drunker?
I feel like they... Oh. No. In these two... Okay, we need to sleep. I need all of my power. In the next 2 days, we need to make... I need to make illusions that the Valterra is unhappy. That basically, that they could be attacked at any time. Get them worried.
That the estate on the edge of the Valterra.
Yes. So that way they're a little more excited to accept protection. I need to be able to make them wary, maybe see things. If I can use my illusions, make them unstable and worried, especially Arialtia, they will do it.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I'm following what's going on here, because I'm going to be perfectly honest, this is going right over my head.
I'm sorry,
No.
It's a long shot.
So
but
we want to... So the plan is, we make Arialtia and Oleon think that the Valterra is mad and has a mind of its own and is mad at them for something. Mm-hmm. And then your plan is to come in with the corpse and say, I know why the Valterra's mad. It's related to this, and I will turn her over in exchange for...
a favor. And
our friend?
And as the favor, I'll take it back, and they will agree. They will...
But then what if they say,
because you don't know how Noble thinks.
because what they will probably say is, you give us the corpse right now, or we'll turn your friend into a corpse.
And that's when I will say, that's wonderful, but you will not get the protection from Valterra.
It's a long shot, but it's better than...
Do you know of any other Arialtia places of rest nearby? Any?
No, but I know a place that's important to Oleon. If they're getting married, they might want it. Oleon's building that big new tomb.
Oh, yes.
We saw the procession walking through it. If Oleon thinks that their tomb's in danger, then they might be likely to put pressure on Arialtia to release the prisoner, if we can convince them
that it's the reason.
That she's tied to it for some... I know exactly what to do.
Okay.
We're gonna need a lot. All right. We're gonna need a lot of potions that bolster magical abilities.
Okay.
And I'm going to need a shitload of a very common, beautiful flower seed from all across Vol. I need a lot of Cosmos and Lysithia seeds.
Okay. You have to just show me what they look like.
Absolutely. Like flipping the page of the book. So the right here is sort of pinkish yellowish.
Okay.
And if your ability to grow and entangle things, I think I recovered a plant that can do that.
Okay.
So if we pivot, we tie and all right. Okay. I just need you to know, if we go through with this, we're going to bring a lot of heat. A lot of heat, because this could be big.
Okay.
My plan here
is it different from mine, or are we using
I'm tying into yours.
Okay,
because I'm trying to find the way to convince them that it's tied to her.
Yes, if you can convince them, then I can get her out.
She's got flowers growing out of her hand. She's got Cosmos and Lysithia flowers. 4 Scythia flowers.
I'm thinking about the girl from Fire Emblem. She's got these flowers growing out of her hand.
Okay.
Parents' namesakes.
Okay.
This could break bad, and they could see this as an intentional attack on the noble families. But if we can spin it into our direction, we can somehow find a way to turn it in our favor.
If they think that the Orion, and I guess since they're joining the houses, Arialtia. It's hard with those L's. Arialtia is in danger. They will need the services I can provide.
And if we sow the rumor mill, we can get other noble houses talking that Oleon and Arialtia did something that made the Valterra mad, which is why this bad shit's happening, and it's and we have to find a way to protect her in the prison by basically getting the rumor mill to say if they kill her or harm her, things are going to go bad for everybody. So they need to let her go. Okay, what do you got? I'm fucking...
No.
I feel like we're grasping at nothing here.
No, it's here. It is here. I need her for the ritual.
She's not the cause. She's the chosen cure.
She's the one who... if her sister was the one who caused it, she, with the same blood, can be used in the ritual to save it. I got this. We got this. I have proof, and I can make it happen. I know exactly how to make it happen.
I can get working on the noble rumor mill.
Yes, use this urchin named Forsythio.
I didn't want to interrupt because I'm not in the scene at all, but you guys have just been planning things. I'm like, oh, this is so good.
I feel like between the two of us, we finally got to a plan that's like totally feasible.
Yeah, we had to work on it for a while, but it worked.
Whoa. Also, well, yeah, I don't know, because it's like 10:11 now.
So we can't do the plan today.
We can't do the plan.
So,
but
like, we could, if you want, we could start that the plan is formed. So this way, once we start again, it'll be the one day for prep, and then
make it happen. Okay.
Would you let us like start the plan with the last 15 minutes of the stream? Like, not engage the plan, but like start the rumor mill, like, get the materials.
Yeah, go into the alliance and spread it even with Gossamer. That I heard that a few of the Arialtia graves got attacked.
Wait, spread it with the concubines.
Oh, them too. But I can do it with Gossamer
say
too.
That they heard Gossamer Orion say something about bad business going on out there. Get them talking.
Okay.
That'll work the commoner angle, and I'll go talk to somebody I know who's very in touch with the noble rumor mill. Mm-hmm. Acantha better be fucking grateful for this.
Well, let's hope that Adelia just doesn't come in the middle and blow something up and make it worse. That's probably bad.
That would be preferable, but if she does, then we'll just have to fucking improv. Right? That was just our first plan. So we can just go back to the first plan if that happens.
That's so true.
All right.
So, just talk to a few of the urchins I know that say that I know them.
Start the rumor mill.
And we're gonna start the rumor mill from I guess I'm gonna say Acantha. I'm sorry, Acantha. Avana knows a few girls from the Red Light District, I'm going to say. She knows them. They're not, like, specifically friends, but they've tried to recruit her. But she's like, no, I have too much fun to pay for that stuff. Or to have anyone pay for that stuff.
Korchia would also give you a couple contacts, then, of, like, people that they sell to.
Yeah, that's probably fine. And then while in the position at the house, like, with Mr. Gossamer, she'd be, like, making happen, like, a few of those. Oh, well, that is weird that they said that, because this is what I heard. And just go from there, trying to plant the seed.
And I will say...
Persuasion? To sow rumors?
Yeah, what would that even be?
That would probably be a persuasion, maybe even a dramatic task, but sowing rumors would be shit talk persuasion, probably.
Yeah, I would try persuasion.
Persuasion? Okay. Let's try it.
Where's your D8?
Where's my D8? I probably fell. Oh
no! The grave.
It is under my chair.
Grave. I thought it's
the grave.
It's a grave.
The grave. It's a 4, but I have bennies. I'm gonna use them.
Just don't fucking critically fail.
No, but it's a 5. We'll make it happen. It's something. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just sow the rumors that House Arialtia is causing issues, I guess, in general.
Or they're having issues with their grave sites,
Right.
and that's probably why, because they don't have protection about the Valterra and all this stuff. Like, try to sow the seeds of that they probably need more help, and I can't believe that. You should know this. Of course you should know this. You're marrying into that family, and I've been hearing all these awful things about that. And then if there's any Arialtia people around, trying to get them worried about it.
Okay. Because, if you were doing this in a room also that has, like, gossamer surrounded by just nobles of both
His
houses,
cronies.
his cronies, I would say because he already mentioned how he's only trying to take you when the others aren't there.
Around, yeah. I'm not gonna do any. Well, yeah.
Right. So, I don't want to put on the mask.
Don't
put on the mask.
Don't worry about it.
So
You'd
hard.
hold it up in front of you if you want. No, just hold it up. Lauren! You can put it up over
painful.
your stupid...
Like that. Fucker.
Oh my god.
Fine.
There, done. You've done it.
You've done it.
Hello.
You've solved my mystery riddle.
Hello, Avana.
Oh yes, that's me.
Well, it makes sense that their houses and other things in the Valterra would be destroyed anyway. I mean, mine are being destroyed. Everything I've been trying has not been working at all. Oh, well, I'm the one in charge of that.
Of course.
Beautiful tomb we see out there.
Is that the one everyone's talking about?
The flowers haven't started growing yet.
I know.
We haven't had that much time
But for what?
for starting to grow the flowers that we need around the tomb.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah, no, I
He
know.
didn't say that.
Okay.
Well, it's so funny that you should say that, because I know of a ritual. I was raised in order to do that ritual. I would know how to properly protect it from the Valterra.
Oh, you are adorable. Oh, well, the structure is sound, because that's something that I would be in charge of, and my workers are, of course, the best. Some have even paid me for the privilege of working on this tomb. But it's a little bit of another issue. You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't, but I did pay you so you could tell me whatever you need. Just to get it off your chest, I do it for you, of course.
That's a kindness that I appreciate in this difficult time. Well, do you know, anything we do is a work of art.
It is.
And our artist is missing for quite a while now, and it stalled the construction, which my entire house is counting on, and they blame me for it. So
How could they?
it's a travesty.
It's his
Truly.
fault, not yours.
I don't understand why I could just get someone else, but they were doing such a good job. One of the few people I've actually paid. I don't know exactly what to do. But at least this wedding is something people can be excited about.
That is true.
That's the plan anyway.
Well, did he disappear from the tomb while he was working? That is so scary.
Well, allegedly, they didn't really contact me for quite a bit, and then when I had I wouldn't go myself, but when some of my workers went, they couldn't find a trace. It was very bizarre. I am not sure what could have possibly caused this. As I said, it's one of the few people I paid for this privilege.
That could have been, I hate to say it, but I've heard rumors that some of the other noble families, when they don't make sure that the ground around the tombs are consecrated, that the Valterra takes the artists as payment.
This is something I never would have considered.
Oh, it's something, it's kind of a superstition but we've seen commonality in a few of the other noble houses. If you have something wrong with the Valterra, usually you have to make a sacrifice with someone who's done something wrong to the tomb recently.
Okay, it wouldn't hurt to try some of these
Of course not.
superstitious protections.
It couldn't hurt, right? And I
Right.
wouldn't do it for money or anything like that.
So you'll do it for free.
I will. I would just need... Since it's Orion and Ariel here, I would probably need someone who recently desecrated an Arialtia tomb. That would be the perfect person for
You're going so off book.
I don't care.
Sometimes it's like that.
Sometimes like that. Maybe somebody recently. Do you know anyone like that?
Dude, is such a putz.
I could definitely ask around. I don't really know too much about what Arialti is doing.
Oh, I heard there was someone in their prison now. Perfect for this.
Oh, you are just so knowledgeable.
I paid you for my time.
That is true. You
Of
are
course I'm going to
good
use
with
every
coin
moment
and
of
good
it.
at helping me, and I can't appreciate it.
I just want you to have the best wedding ever. You've been so kind to me, so generous.
Yes, if you give me more information on this prisoner, I will do everything I can to escort them to be sacrificed for my tomb.
Yes, just let me have them, and the day of your wedding I will perform the ritual and you won't have to worry about a thing.
Yes, once I get all the guests to see how well everything's going with the tomb, I am sure there'll be less heat on my back about it, which has not been pleasant
Yes.
at all. It's been very bad.
Oh no, I think they will just marvel at your tomb. It will be the talk of the entire
They have
town.
so many of our house in there that it would be a shame to have even a slight imperfection.
I totally understand.
Well, thank you again. I will give you the privilege of maybe paying twice as much to get a seat of honor
At the wedding?
At our wedding.
Oh, I will ask all of my friends to donate so I can have this privilege. Oh, thank you so much.
Only for you.
Oh, thank you. I will go home and prepare all of the information now.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
And she leaves and goes to Korchia. Okay, I don't think we need the flowers.
Avana just sort of did it.
I mean, okay.
So
Scarcely even a roll to convince him. All right, sure.
I did.
The sacrifice part sort of concerning.
So listen.
I guess we'll just fucking
listen.
kill all the people
Keep-
escorting her. That's fine.
No, I'm just saying we take Acantha to the burial site, whatever, right?
Why?
No, I'm not. Okay, sorry. We get Acantha.
Yeah, they escort Acantha into the Valterra. We know the route that they're taking because we saw them take it before.
We take.
We kill all the gods and we take her. Yeah, all
Exactly.
right. Fuck this.
Exactly.
We don't have to go to the party. I don't have to go see.
But
Her.
what you're missing is that
Yeah.
he will be in trouble, a lot of trouble, if anything happens to the tomb.
So let's burn it down then while we're there. Whatever.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
And if we pay money, we can go to the wedding as well.
No.
And ruin their
Nope.
lives.
Not doing that anymore.
I'm just saying, there's more things we could do here. If you just want to take number 1, you don't have to, but we could take number 2 and 3.
No, I would like the cleanest and easiest option. You have definitely done it, and this will save me a great deal of trouble. I have to cancel several fucking orders because this dude is a fucking clod. He's a fucking dolt. Yeah, all right, sure, let's do it.
Cool.
I have nothing else to add. Sharpen our fucking daggers and hatchets. Let's go stab a bunch of nobles and get our friend back.
Also, what we could do is I could pretend to do the ritual, but she might not like it because she doesn't like the ground.
Right, but why bother?
Well, then they'll think she's dead.
Yeah, but then she'll be walking around the city again and they'll see her.
What do they? Yeah, I guess that's something. But even if we save her, they're going to try to get her again.
Yeah, so
Well, we'll just say she's her twin. And you can
easier to
only go out
react
once at a
to it
time.
if they come and get her again. We can just fucking, keep an eye on her.
That's true.
We
All right,
know
we'll
this
just
is
jump
wrong.
them. I don't know why I'm making
Yeah, why
this
the
more hard.
this
We got
this
what
is
we
way
wanted.
fucking easier.
We
Let's
got
just
what
jump
we
'em.
wanted. Let's just jump
Fuck
them.
this party. Fuck the ritual. Let's just jump them. It worked. Hey, nice job. Good job.
Yeah. Well,
You use the other hand because I'm using this one. Don't grab it. You don't grab it.
but why? You're giving it to me. It's mine.
I have nothing else for this scene. I have nothing else for this game. It all worked out.
So, that's the end of the session, I guess. Yeah, like, you basically by mentioning like the tomb and everything, that's his main issue right now. So when the moment he mentioned that, it was like, well, you solved the riddle.
You
Well,
solved
there's
my
multiple ways
riddle.
to go through this. You guys had done in your planning none of them, which I'm very excited about because I even put something here saying they're gonna do something else. So I knew like that was. I'm very excited to see how this turns out.
Pretty much.
I don't know how this is good. It could be real messed up.
I mean, it could be real messed up. We
Call,
don't know.
call.
It might happen like
And plus now
caw.
I'll have to change.
We're just gonna
I
mark
guess
these
what I
fools.
thought was happening next isn't gonna happen next because you're doing something I thought would happen earlier. So that'll be
Did
fun
you think
too.
we would just leave her in prison?
No, I didn't think you were gonna get involved with this tomb at all for some time.
Oh, I'm not going in the tomb.
Oh, I know. That won't matter. So it's gonna be a real mess.
Ideally, I'm jumping them several hours before the tomb.
You'll be fine. So anyway,
It'll be good.
yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that it was okay. I know there was a bit of a break, so if we were still getting into the thick of things, that was okay. Thank you for supporting us and being so cool, and I think you're cool. And I know you guys think. I mean, I can't speak for you, but I think you think they're cool too. We all think you're cool. And yeah, I hope you have a good night.
Good night.
Good night. Well, see you soon.
See you soon. We're off next week for PAX, and then the week after we're back with Valterra. Good night, everybody.
And with most of our other stuff too.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm doing Toku on Tuesday because it's a two-parter, and I don't want to have Toku a week off and then Toku. I'd rather just sandwich it.
Exciting.
It's probably easier that way.
So I apologize for what comment I have created in the Discord. Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm
Well, I'll
excited
try
Good night.
to see it.
I'll do some